racing through the tunnel cause I see the light. And I'm about to give it everything I got in spite of all of my fears and all of my tears. I'm about to switch it up and start to change the gears. Definitely go all out. Ain't no time for me to postpone and say not now. It's a downhill trip with no brakes, bruh. Know what I was doing, so I counted all the stakes, bruh. Dream catcher, I ain't plan on stopping, no hell nah. It's so crazy how from doing this like all the day, bruh. I'm so addicted to it that I can't give it up, bruh. It already got me hooked, no way of letting go now. Just so you know, bruh, I'ma chase it. Been running so long that I got shoes with no laces. Wishing of having a bunch of watches with a whole lot of different gold faces. Success coming soon and I can already taste it. Dream catcher, oh, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. So big that I'm wanting a mansion. Hope you're lucky enough that you could have one. It's a dream catcher, oh, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. So big that I'm wanting a mansion. Hope you're lucky enough that you could have one. I said dream catcher, oh, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. So big that I'm wanting a mansion. Hope you're lucky enough that you could have one. I said dream catcher, oh, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. So big that I'm wanting a mansion. Hope you're lucky enough that you could have one.
I'm a raider, 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 raider. Oakland raider, 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 raider. I'm a raider, 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 raider. Oakland raider, 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 raider. I'm a raider. Like old school John Madden, Rich Gannon, and Marcus Allen. Attitude like John Gruden. We got loyal fans, they all rooted. Yeah, that's the sound of it. Let me hear it again, show 'em how the town does it. When we come through, just win, baby, what we gon' do? Got the other team shaking cause we hitting hard. R.P. Jack Tatum and R.P. Al Davis. Never been a traitor. I'm a raider, 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 raider. Oakland raider, 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 raider. I'm a raider, 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 raider. Oakland raider, 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 raider. All I make is highlights, that was Crabtree. Whole crowd do the wave, do the max beat. And my favorite 32, that was Jack T. I look better in a silver and a black tee. When you thought we fell off, Raiders right back. Only one eye and win, eye patch. At the Coliseum, about to make the fire crack. All I make is hard hits like Khalil Mack. Yeah, D-Card, we stars. Bo Jackson, jersey number 3-4. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a Raider, 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 Raider. Oakland Raider, 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 Raider. I'm a Raider, 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 Raider. Oakland Raider, 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 Raider. I'm a Raider.
Intercepted in the end zone by Charles Woodson. Second career touchdown on a punt return. Can you believe it? Return by Tim Brown. The extra point is in.
This was our finest hour. This was the finest hour in the history of the Oakland Raiders. The Tom Flores, the coaches, and the great athletes. Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.
It's picked off. Oh no. Unbelievable. Oh, wow. Incredible. Chandler Jones and wins the game for the Raiders. Jacobs with running room right up the middle. Jacobs is on his way. The Raiders are going to win.
Fucking intro fucked off. Yo, what's good? Yo. Let's
What
see.
up?
What's good, everybody? Sorry, guys, I'm like fucking, I literally just walked in like I'm fucking super procrastinating right now. But what's good, everybody? Welcome to the Just Win Baby podcast. Let me turn my fucking lights on. Hope everybody's having a great one. Another week of Raiders football, or Raiders off-season bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Let me fix my camera. We got the homie Black in this motherfucker. Nutty Raider Nate, the co-hosts. What's good with you? Pizzle's gonna take the night off, man. Pizzle's mom's not feeling very well, so you know we wish Pizzle's mama nothing but the best. Hopefully we get Pizzle back soon. But what's good with you, Black?
Hell yeah. Shout out to Pizzle. Take care of Mom Dukes. You got to do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some training shit right now. What's good with you, Nate? Fuck you at?
Yeah, I'm good, though.
What's Gucci?
Hold it down
Yo,
for a
you
second.
hear me?
Grab my weed. I just walked in the door. Hold it down.
Mic check. Mic check. Nah.
Yeah, shit. Everything's good, though. You know, another day in paradise.
You know, back into the feeling good about Raiders football type shit again, right? Not on the depression train that I was on fucking last year, all depressed about every fucking move the Raiders made, because I always felt like every fucking move was a shit move. But, you know, it is what it is, man. The Raiders are actually doing something right, which, you know, it's surprising, because they usually don't do shit right. You know what I'm saying? So, I think a lot of us felt like, you know, bringing in Tom Brady was going to help us with a lot of this shit. So right now it's just kind of looking that way. But hopefully I sent the link to Earn. Who else has the link? I think that's it, to be honest. If anybody wants to join the podcast, we have spots open. You guys can join. Come chop it up some Raiders Bowl. I don't know if you guys heard. They got an interview out of Josh Jacobs, bro, at the Super Bowl. I don't know if you guys heard that interview. They also got an interview with Maxx Crosby. Maxx Crosby told Q Myers, which I really don't fuck with the dude, but it is what it is. Pretty much, he was asked about Myles Garrett and his contract, and everything that I heard out of Maxx Crosby's mouth just tells me that Maxx Crosby's unhappy. He's probably not gonna be here. I don't know if you guys heard the sound bite, but we can play it. It's not very long. Maxx Crosby is I'll just say it like this, bro. His future as a Raider is uncertain, and you can tell by the way that he talks in this interview. Yeah, dude. He was at pretty much what had happened was that they asked him about Myles Garrett, and Maxx Crosby literally tried to compare himself to Myles Garrett. Yeah, he's one of the best. I'm one of the best. No, Maxx Crosby, you're not one of the best, dude. Myles Garrett is top 2. You're like top 7 at best, dude. Like at best, you're top 7. You know what I'm saying? Let's give a quick shout out to the chat though, man. You feel me? We got motherfucking Raider Paul in here. Saludos, Ralph. Jason, what's good, everybody? Raider Room, it's hot as fuck in here, dude. My girl's got this fucking heater on like 1,000,000 degrees, bro. Alfredo, what's good with you, dog? Saludos. What's good with you, J-Dub? Always a pleasure, man. My boy is a Carolina fucking Panther kitty cat fan. salute to my boy J-Dub, original TTC type shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the TTC for getting Joe Walsh's info and running him off the internet. That's typically what we do. The TTC never loses. Eventually we're going to get you. It might take time, but we will get you. The TTC got Joe Walsh, and Joe Walsh has completely disappeared from the internet.
Karma is a motherfucker.
Bro, they got that motherfucker's mama's obituary, bro. They found out where his brother works at. They've been leaving comments on his dead mama's obituary. They've been calling his brother's company, and bro, it's all bad for that motherfucker, man. But shout out to the TTC, man. That's what we fucking do. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can sit here and call us, oh, they're just a bunch of football nerds. Yeah, okay, think what you want. Think what you want, bro. The TTC is one of the most toxic communities on YouTube, dog. So I like that. Just keep going around thinking we're just a bunch of football nerds. You know what I'm saying? What up with you, James Furple? Saludos, my fellow Stocktonian. You know what I'm saying?
Raiders.
What up with you, Ruben Kowski? Saludos. What up with you, Sal? What up with you, Ja? I'm echoing. Oh, that sucks. I'll try to fix it right now. I don't know why I'm echoing. But anyways, what up with you, Anthony Provencio? You guys want to hear the audio bit of Maxx Crosby?
Yeah, go ahead, play it.
Y'all
Play
want
it
to hear the
again.
audio bit? Y'all tell me what y'all think, bro. Hold on, let me pull the audio bit up.
All right, I saw a clip of it.
Yeah, Q Myers
Somewhere.
played it on his podcast this morning. I'm just telling you right now, bro. Y'all tell me what y'all feel about this interview. I'm telling you right now, bro. It doesn't sound good, bro. It's like motherfucking Maxx Crosby is so, like, he doesn't know where he's gonna be at, bro. You can just tell, like, he's very uncertain if he's gonna be here next year or not. What up with you, Navy vet? Saludos. Yeah, I fucking.
Man, I talked to Maxx Crosby, man. That nigga ain't going nowhere, bro.
He said I talked.
Yeah, right.
4 days down.
I talked to Max about.
All right, here we go. We're going to play the audio bit. It's like 5 minutes or so, give or take. Let's go ahead and share the tab. We'll go ahead and add it to the screen. This is Q Myers having an interview with Raiders defensive end Maxx Crosby. You guys, we'll talk about this. This is a hot subject. But yeah, man, let's just listen to what he says.
About that, noon to 3 Eastern, 9 a.m. to noon Pacific time. Just simple. Joe and Q.
This is shout out to
on
the Locked
ESPN
On
Radio,
Raiders
but
podcast.
we'll be doing that starting on Monday. But myself and Hembo had an opportunity to catch up with Maxx Crosby on Thursday morning.
Hey, much love,
it was really good
real
stuff from him.
real, bro.
And
We'll
here he
on the
is. Here's
flip.
the conversation with Maxx Crosby and Hembo on ESPN Radio.
Pete Carroll is the new voice in Las Vegas with the Raiders, and they have a very loud voice, respected voice, and a hell of a player on the field as well, and that would be Maxx Crosby, the 4-time Pro Bowler, Raiders defensive end. He joins us here on Greeny on ESPN Radio on the ESPN app, and Max knows I'm in Vegas. He's like, I can't get away from this guy.
He's following me. I'm kind of concerned now, for real. It's an honor, bro. It's great to see you. It's a familiar face. A real one, so it's good to see you, brother.
Absolutely. It's great to be here, great to be seen, and well, we haven't really got to talk to you since Pete Carroll was named the head coach. You were there at the press conference. What did you think? What about the energy, which matches your energy?
I just fucking removed it. I was going to say, bro, I don't like throwing shade at anybody, bro, but I'm going to sit here and tell you like it is, bro. That boy Q Myers sucked 100 dicks to get where he's at today, man, but we'll move on to where it's at. Let's keep playing the clip.
What did you think about Pete Carroll?
Yeah, everything I've experienced so far has been incredible. I've had some awesome conversations with him. He's very straightforward with his approach, talking about competing, talking about energy. They literally got like JBL speakers upstairs. It sounds like a nightclub up there when you walk up there. So that's a little bit different.
Right.
I love that, though. That's who I am. Like, if anybody that knows me, like, I'm walking around the building, I'm just blaring music in my pocket. I'll forget sometimes. I'm, like, bumping Chief Keef in the hallway. They're like, bro, your phone is still on. But I love that
Maxx
type
Crosby,
of energy.
calm down, dog. When Chief Keef came out, he was still in diapers,
You're putting your life on the line to go out there and play this game. It's dangerous. It's balls to the wall. Yeah. And if you don't have fun with it, you're going to be miserable. At the end of the day, the work ethic, the work comes first, but you have fun while you're doing it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. So, it's been cool so far, for sure.
So in Seattle, obviously he enjoyed immense success, and in large part because he built some of the great defenses in the NFL this century. You're the best player on that defense, in my opinion. one of the very best in the game today. Do you feel like this could represent an identity shift?
So that dude needs to shut the fuck up. I think that's Ryan Hogan. He's like Mr. Irrelevant. He's a fucking nobody. So for him to say Maxx Crosby is the best player on a defense that is literally fucking dog shit on a team that is actual fucking dog shit really don't mean anything. But you can tell as we continue this audio bit, you can tell that Maxx Crosby feels like he has the mindset that he thinks he's a lot better than what he actually is. And the fact that he compares himself to Myles Garrett is wild. But let's continue.
Experience in Seattle building great defenses.
Yeah, he's done it before. You know what I mean? On the collegiate level, in the NFL, that's what's extremely encouraging. And then you add a Tom Brady to the mix, who's done it at the highest level. You got new ownership, guys that are, billionaires in their own right, in their own business, from private equity. Like everything across the board, like everybody excels and wins in what they do. And super encouraging. For me, I'm taking it one day at a time. You know what I mean? I'm literally one step at a time along the way. But yeah, for me, I see those defenses. I played in that system before. You know what I mean? When we had Gus Bradley, we were in that system. I learned, I had to be
Raider,
the big
that ain't
end.
the
I'm
first
playing
time
6
I've been told I look like George Kittle,
rushing on the edge, doing all my things, and it made me a better player. So super encouraged. I know Pete has a defensive background. He has a defensive mind, and he's brought great players in, and he's found how to find the right quarterback. So we'll see what that is. I don't know. Obviously I love Aiden too. Like we'll see how that shakes out. But like I said, I'm taking it one step at a time, and moving forward. Obviously, in my situation, like been public about it. We're working through the contract situation as well, and for me, I'm just being present, soaking it all in.
Maxx Crosby is with us here on Greeny on ESPN Radio.
So let me just state this, right? You guys pay very close attention to this, right? Not once does Maxx Crosby say that he wants to be a Raider. Not once does he say, I'm looking forward to an extension. He doesn't say any of these things. Somebody that wants to play for your team, and let's make an example, right? Like any other team, dude. Like they'll be like, you feel me? They'll be like, oh, I want to be here for the rest of my career. Maxx Crosby doesn't say that one time. Maxx Crosby is pretty much being a very narcissistic type player in this interview. You're going to hear it. It's all about
he just finished that interview though with saying we got to talk about the contract. We got to hash it out. So
but the interview's not over yet. This is just part of the interview. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This we haven't even got to the meat and potatoes of it yet. This is fucking just Maxx Crosby leading up to what he's gonna say. So let's just continue listening. What up with you, J-Dog? And I'm with you, dog. What up with you, All Eyes? I trade that motherfucker too, dog. Let's go.
ESPN app alongside Hembo. I'm Q Myers, and you mentioned the contract. Get something done there. We saw Myles Garrett, who's a hell of an edge rusher, come out and ask for a trade. What did you think when you saw that?
I wasn't expecting it. You know what I mean? I was working out, and then I heard the news after, and for a guy like that, he's one of the best in the game. Somebody. Me and him have been the two DNs in the Pro Bowl. Me, him, and Trey, 4 years in a row now.
Shut your fucking ass up, dude. Just shut the fuck up. Pro Bowls don't mean nothing. You went to the Pro Bowl on 7.5 sacks, 0 forced fumbles. You went to the fucking Pro Bowl for literally nothing. I can probably name about 10 defensive ends that deserve to go to the Pro Bowl over you, dog.
No,
so don't even put yourself in the same fucking conversation. I would even go out on a limb and say Trey Hendrickson is better than Maxx Crosby, dog. Don't put yourself in the same pedestal as Myles Garrett, dog. And that's all he does this entire press conference is sit here and compares himself to Myles Garrett, who is a walking Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Famer. Maxx Crosby would be lucky if he even makes it to the Hall of Fame, let alone a first ballot. What were you saying, Black?
Bro, the way the question is framed, it already puts them to each other. If they both been playing in the Pro Bowl together.
Anthony Provincia, I'm sorry to cut you off, Black, but Anthony Provincia, respectfully, dog, shut your ass up, dog. Please don't compare letting Maxx Crosby go to letting Khalil Mack go, dog. Like, I love you, but let's not do that, bro. This is the problem with Raider fans, bro. Are you really gonna sit here and try to say that it's the same as letting Khalil Mack go, bro? Yeah, you're fucking full of shit. Go ahead, Black. Sorry, bro. That shit just.
But hey, I'll make this point though. I felt better about losing Mac after Max started producing, which is almost immediately.
Yeah, and you know what? As soon as we get rid of Khalil Mack and Malcolm Kuntz and Kalavion Chason start balling out, we don't give two fucks about Maxx Crosby.
Yeah, you're right. Right, next man. That's what I'm saying. And so it's just a rotation. It's just a vicious rotation of business.
Exactly.
It's just
Sal.
business.
Trey Hendrickson's a fucking beast, bro. When you think of the Cincinnati Bengals, bro, like defensively, I think of Trey Hendrickson, bro. I don't think of nobody else. Just like the same way they might think about Max. Trey Hendrickson, bro, gets 17.5 sacks, 15.5, 16.5. Dude, Maxx Crosby, the most sacks this motherfucker had in his entire career was like 12 sacks, bro. That is not impressive, bro. Anyways, you guys got anything else to say? You want to go on with it and finish this shit off?
He's feeling himself right now. I don't blame him. You know what I mean? You at that level, you got to believe you're one of the best. But hey, bro, I'm not willing to pay like that. So,
bro, he wants Myles Garrett money. Is pretty much what he's saying. This entire shit, bro. I want to get paid like Myles Garrett. You're not gonna get paid like Myles Garrett and Maxx Crosby.
Yeah, it just might be time to cut ties if he really wants to go. It's up to Pete Carroll, right? If they feel like they could get Max to buy into their system and he fits, and he ain't going anywhere. I don't feel they're going to let him go, but he's playing it smart. He's up in the ante and you know what I mean. He's moving the chips up. So
Anthony Provencio, I would fucking sign Trey Hendrickson in a fucking heartbeat, dude. And you could probably get him for half of what Maxx Crosby's gonna want, dude. You're literally gonna make Maxx Crosby the highest paid defensive player in the league for what? For fucking tackles for loss and pressures? Come on, dog. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm not signing somebody for tackles for loss and pressures, dude. The dude changes 0 games. I'm good, bro.
If Pete Carroll and Tom Brady and Mark Davis don't understand that,
I agree, Charles. That motherfucker got to go get stronger, bro. Maxx Crosby's a one-trick pony. If the spin move don't work, he gets put in a box and he runs around.
Yeah, he got little arms. You see his little arms?
Yeah. If he don't put no weight on, bro, he ain't never gonna be shit, dog. Because at the end of the day, spin moves and shit like that, bro, like that kind of shit, teams can scheme against and prep their linemen, bro. When you're strong, bro, that's why Khalil Mack was so different. He was so goddamn strong. If you stopped his move, he would just run right through you, dude. Maxx Crosby's not running through nobody, dude. Maxx Crosby's not running through nobody, dog. And I love you, Anthony Provencio. I'm not trying to attack you or nothing, bro. You know it's nothing but love over here, bro. But this is the issue with a lot of Raider fans, bro. Is Raider fans really think that Khalil Mack and Maxx Crosby are on the same wing league in terms of pass rushers, bro. It's not, bro. It's not even fucking close. But let's go ahead and finish this off. This is the last section, and then we'll go ahead and speak more on it.
Been all pros together, like that's my competition at the same time. Like I look up to him in ways, but also like I'm the guy. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. So he's a great player, great dude, and I know he wants.
Hey, we'll keep looking at that, Maxx Crosby, because you're not the guy. You couldn't hold Myles Garrett's fucking jockstrap when he came off the field, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real with you, dog.
To win. He's got that mindset. He wouldn't be in that position if he didn't have that mindset. So I feel like we can, we definitely, we've had conversations. I haven't talked to him since the news, but he wants to win. And also he wants to be compensated. You know what I mean? We're contractually, like, we're kind of in the same boat. He's got 2 years, not guaranteed. Like, he's one of the best players in the world. Like,
hold on,
one of the best players in the world.
Pause it.
Hey, if we're gonna pay Maxx Crosby, Pete Carroll, you fuck that, bro. Go ahead and get Myles Garrett.
Yeah, bro, that's what I was saying. I was like, fuck it, trade Crosby for Myles Garrett give Myles Garrett, and then give Myles Garrett a new contract, dude.
If Max is gonna hold us ransom again another year.
That's exactly what he's doing, bro. I'm so glad you're seeing it. I'm so glad you're seeing it, Nate. He's doing it again. He held us fucking ransom last year with Antonio Pierce, and now he's trying to hold us for ransom again. When are you guys going to stop realizing that there's no player above the shield? This motherfucker thinks he's bigger than the Raiders, bro. He's literally saying it.
I'll take Myles Garrett over Maxx Crosby.
Yeah, you guys.
Fuck it.
See, like All Eyes just said, Max is basically forcing the new GM and Tom Brady's hand. Exactly, All Eyes. And you know what happens when players act like that? You just fucking get rid of them, dude. You don't sit there and play patty cake with them, dude. You just get rid of them. You know what I'm saying?
He wants to be a Lion. He already said he can't wait to play for
Michigan.
Campbell.
Yeah, go back to the state of Michigan.
Yeah.
Send his ass to Michigan. Send his ass to the Lions, bro. Fuck out of here, dog. I'm done with this shit, dog. Tom Brady, hey, John Raider, like I love you too, dog, but don't go out there spreading fake bullshit, dog. Tom Brady never went out and said on the record that he wouldn't let Maxx Crosby leave, dog. Well, all we have is a press conference where John Spytek just says that how important defensive linemen are, bro. He never said that Maxx Crosby is untouchable, that he's not gonna let him go. That's all bullshit, dude. I love you, John, but you gotta stop. You gotta stop believing a lot of this Instagram shit you see, bro. Like, Ja be sending me fucking Instagram news from, like, random-ass fucking content creators and shit. You got to do your own research, bro. But Tom Brady ain't never said nothing like that, bro. And this ain't no shot towards you, Ja Raider, but you gotta clean it up a little bit, bro. What's up with you, fucking hotspot?
So y'all gonna let a nigga get in real quick?
Yeah, man, get in. Hop on in this bitch. The water's warm. What you got?
Cause y'all showed. Wait until I got like a sentence in and jumped in on my boy. Look, I just bet you this. You can be legit. What you're saying is legit. Like, that's not the issue. The issue isn't the legitimacy of what you're saying. What matters is what are the Raiders really gonna do? So now, just like Ern, I'm about to get a whole ounce out this motherfucker. I'll bet you that the Raiders don't get rid of.
We got a super chat coming in, Black. Hold on a second, dog. It's fucking got the TTS. They ain't gonna hear you.
ONT6 Soldier donated $5 through Super Chat. F. Dustin Ozzy Cortez Saltman 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 F. Dustin Ozzy.
My boy Aunt Six with the fuck Dustin Ozzy Cortez and Sultan. Sorry, Black. The only reason why I don't want you guys to like talk like over because I don't know if you've like seen my shit on Super Chat, like it reads out the shit so nobody can hear you. But go ahead, dog. It's on you now.
No, I'm just saying, like, we can be pissed all we want, but I bet you we don't get rid of Maxx Crosby because you don't just get rid of DNs like pass rushers.
I thought the same thing when we got rid of Khalil Mack. Like,
unless you replace him, with the best one in the league.
Because you don't get rid of pass rushers. The only reason why they got rid of Khalil Mack is because fucking Gruden got rid of that whole culture of what the Raiders was right there. That was the culture change. The thing about Maxx Crosby is what makes it different is because Pete Carroll, being the defensive guy that he is, he probably appreciates that guy at that position because regardless if he gets sacks or not, he understands pressure help the secondary. So whatever, schematically it could work. Mentally, it probably ain't working because he over there trying to hold the Raiders hostage with negotiations of the contract. But any player in that position gonna do that. So
you know the last player to do that, bro. You know what happened to his ass? Devontae Adams. He got his dumb ass shipped the fuck up out of here, dog.
Who?
Devontae Adams tried this same shit, bro.
Yeah, but Devontae Adams wasn't no Raider already though. Look at what they did.
The way Maxx Crosby talks, Black, respectfully, Maxx Crosby already sounds like he's 1 foot out the door, dog.
That's fine. All that is just posturing for a contract shit. But the same, we went through the same thing. Now let's pick a person that was already a Raider, Josh Jacobs. We didn't want to give him his money, and now we over here crying about we can't find no running back.
No, hell no. Josh deserves his bag, dog. Maxx Crosby don't, bro. Maxx Crosby's never led the league in sacks. He's never led the league in forced fumbles. He's never led the league in shit, bro. Josh Jacobs is arguably the second best running back to ever play for this franchise, dude. Maxx Crosby isn't even in the top 7 of best pass rushers this team has that's played on this team, dude.
It's definitely not the second best.
I mean, in all honesty, bro, like I love some of you guys, bro, but I'm not putting Bo Jackson in the combination in the conversation as top running backs, bro, because he never he was here for a very limited amount of time. He didn't play an entire season. In my opinion, it's Marcus Allen, Josh Jacobs, and then motherfucking Bo Jackson.
Is it about amassing stats, or is it about who's actually better?
It's about numbers and what he did for our team, bro. And Josh Jacobs, in my opinion, was way more. Obviously, our team was
higher numbers.
Huh?
He was not better. He had higher numbers. He wasn't better. Not a chance.
At the end of the day, bro, your best ability is availability, dude. And when you're out of the league for the rest of your career after like 5 seasons in the league or something, bro, you're not very good. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, dog. And like I said, I'm a young cat, bro. I wasn't around for Bo Jackson. Maybe I'd feel different if I saw him. But in my opinion, dude, Bo Jackson is a what if player, bro.
That's like saying Sterling Sharp wasn't good because he only played. Sterling Sharp is hella better than his brother, and his brother is in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
What happened with Sterling Sharp? Let me guess, he was injured a lot, right? Well, that sucks for him. Maybe he should protect it. Maybe he should protect his knees.
I'm only saying that to say injuries, just because you get injured doesn't mean that you weren't a good player. That just means you got injured.
I'm not saying Bo Jackson wasn't a good player. I'm saying he wasn't. He's not the second best running back to ever play for our team. That's bullshit.
When you say
Josh Jacobs is, bro, and then Bo Jackson.
But if you're talking about accomplished, that's one thing. If you're talking about best, like these.
I would pick a running back that won a Super Bowl. If that's the case.
Oh, it's not even close.
All right, well, let's finish this little Maxx Crosby shit, and then we can talk about whatever. I just want you guys to continue to hear how full of himself Maxx Crosby is. What up with you, father and son football?
You know, that's got to be taken care of. It's a business at the end of the day. So what you bring to the table on and off the field, you deserve to be paid that way as well. You want to win as a competitor. The contract, that'll take care of itself.
Yeah.
But the work comes first, and winning comes first. And a guy like that's been in Cleveland for 8 years and hasn't won much.
Right.
I've been in Vegas for 6 years.
You've been in the same situation.
It's been tough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. I've had 5 coaches, and it's not even been 7 years yet. Like
nasty work.
That's a lot, and you're expected to lead and a new group of guys every year. It's not easy, but at the end of the day, you just, like I said, I'm taking it one step at a time. I'm not trying to. People are going to have their rumors. I can't even open my phone without looking at a rumor of where I'm getting traded. And a new fan base every other week. It's like, now it's the Bills. Like they won't leave me alone. Like they won't leave me alone. It's funny. And now you just that's how it goes. Like Green Bay, you got all these teams that are coming out. You know, we want you. Blah blah blah. Come this way.
Yeah.
For me, at the end of the day, it's like it's a blessing in disguise. Like it really just comes down to respect, and you have all these teams that want a part of you, and it's cool. But you know, I look at it like I really go back to like when I was a kid, like thinking if I would have fast forward and seen the 27-year-old version of myself and seeing how far I've come and what I'm doing, I can't stress about that. I'm so blessed to be here. I'm in the prime of my career. I'm doing everything above and beyond. I didn't even know I would be here. So, just taking it literally one step at a time, contract, future, present, all that stuff. I'm gonna let it play out the way it's supposed to and do it calculated. I got a small circle, a great team around me. We're gonna do what we're gonna do. So
I mean, on the field, your production is off the charts. My single favorite thing about your game is that you play every snap. You're one of the few players in the NFL that plays your position that never leaves the field.
Like
how much pride do you take in that aspect of your game, and why do you believe it's so incredibly instructive?
That shit, bro. Maxx Crosby's make me sick even listening to him, dude. But anyways.
Oh, really? Okay. So you said he shouldn't be compared to Myles Garrett, right?
No, he shouldn't. No, he should not. He should not be compared to Maxx Crosby. I mean, to Myles Garrett. No.
Why not?
Because how many games does Myles Garrett wreck, and how many games does Maxx Crosby wreck?
Okay, well, I mean, we could look at the numbers.
Okay. How many forced fumbles? How many forced fumbles does Myles Garrett have in his career? How many forced fumbles does Maxx Crosby have?
How about which one gets double teamed more? At what rate?
Here come the anchovies! Arg! Barg the starboard! So you gonna sit here and try to tell me that Myles Garrett don't get double team and triple team? You gonna sit here and try to say that? What up?
He does, but not as much as Maxx Crosby.
Nah, hell no.
27% to 23%.
Man, that sounds like a bunch of excuses to me.
Okay.
People don't like it.
Bro, we won more games this year without Maxx Crosby than we won with Maxx Crosby. How about that?
Winning is not a defensive end stat.
Come on now, let's not act like Cleveland is like.
What up with you, Anthony? My camera's not going to be on tonight. Unfortunately, I cannot get it to come back on. I dropped my camera, and now it's saying it's not connected no more. So it is what it is.
Your camera?
My camera, motherfucker. That's what I said.
So like,
No face.
Okay, no, hold on. There we go. We back. What's good?
Myles Garrett is slightly better.
I'm not going to sit here and fanboy off a motherfucker just because he's a Raider, doc.
I don't
give two fucks about that, bro. At the end of the day, it's about winning. It's about motherfuckers trying to compare himself, who's a fucking very, very middle of the pack defensive end, to a motherfucker that is a walking Hall of Famer, bro.
Okay, but when you look at how they actually play the games and what happens, they're very similar. Actually, Max is better versus the run, and Garrett's a little bit better versus the pass.
Congratulations. He's good against
But they're
the run.
very
He's
similar.
good at something. And if the only thing Maxx Crosby's gonna bring to you that's elite, bro, is tackles for loss and fucking pressures, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Anthony Provincial. I would take Malcolm Kuntz over Maxx Crosby, dude. Maxx Crosby's cooked, doc. That motherfucker is not the. I don't understand what people see in Max to make y'all think that he's so fucking good, bro.
Let me tell you what it is. I know
what it is because we have a poverty motherfucking fan base. When they just see a good player, they think they're an elite football player, and they're not.
Okay, so then we get the answer.
Like the people think, like let's not act like he hasn't been like the anchor of our defense the last few years.
That ain't saying shit. We ain't had nobody, Black.
Let me finish my statement though.
No, go ahead. I'm just saying.
You're saying you would go with Kuntz.
Like fuck yeah, I would.
Injured all fucking last year.
That motherfucker got injured on a freak injury, bro. And
didn't you just say the best ability is availability?
No, I did, but let's not sit here and act like Maxx Crosby don't miss no games. Let's not sit here and act like Maxx Crosby don't miss no games. Maxx Crosby's been fucking injured for 3 years straight, injured, bro.
Man, you know damn well he should have finished the season if he wanted to finish the season. There was no need to finish the season.
Y'all motherfucker over here, glamoring over a defensive end that had 7.5 sacks, bro. You can't make this shit up, dog. 7.5 sacks, and y'all are over here glamoring over it, bro. It's nasty work, bro.
So you're not biased at all? You're not biased at all.
In terms of what? What up, NP7?
Of how you're critiquing.
No, Max because I'm not the only person that feels this way.
I'm asking. All right. I'm asking you, do you think you're biased when it comes to your assessment to Maxx Crosby?
No, because I judge top of the line pass rushers, right? The Myles Garretts of the league, the fucking TJ Watts of the league. We are in a passing league. These guys get paid a lot of money to wreck the game. Where is Maxx Crosby on third down? Where is Maxx Crosby on fourth down? When we need when we need plays to be made, where is Max? Nowhere to be found. He's on the side of a fucking milk carton. You know who's making plays on third down and shit? Chazon, Kuntz. And they're going to be like, it's because Maxx Crosby's getting double teamed and triple teamed. I don't give a fuck, dog. I'm sick of making that motherfucking excuse. Y'all the same motherfuckers that probably made a million excuses for Derek Carr. Well, Derek Carr didn't have a top defense. Well, Derek Carr didn't have a number one receiver. Well, Derek Carr had 5 coaches in 2 years. Well, Derek Carr this. Well, Derek Carr that. If my aunt had a pair of fucking nuts, bro, she would be my uncle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can do what ifs till the fucking cows come home, dog.
Argument. I'm not a Derek Carr apologist.
I'm not saying you in general, hotspot. I'm not talking about you but I'm talking about just in general. That's how a lot of Carr fans are, dude.
You said forced fumble.
Yeah. How many forced fumbles did he have?
19 to 15.
Maxx Crosby don't have no night, bro. Where the fuck? 19 fumbles?
He has 15. I said 19 to 15. Garrett has 19.
I don't even recall. This motherfucker all last year had 1 forced fumble the entire year.
How you gonna argue with the nigga stats though?
I don't know. I'm just saying. 15 fumbles.
Win rate is 24. Myles Garrett to 21.
But bro, I'm not a numbers guy, bro. If you want to sit here and talk to me about numbers, you guys can sit here and say Derek Carr is the best quarterback to ever play for the Raiders, bro, because he's got the best numbers ever. Numbers don't mean shit, bro. Numbers don't mean shit.
He didn't have the best numbers ever. He didn't have the best numbers ever because I don't go by counting stats.
So MP7 says in the chat right now that Miles has 20 career forced fumbles and Maxx Crosby only has 9. So see, something's off. Nine seems more realistic than 15 because last year he only had 1 fumble the entire fucking year, and that was on a goal line stand where they jammed the running back and he ripped the ball out of his hand. 1 fumble all year.
So fumbles caused can be a stat that's like has some.
Oh no, we're not talking about fumbles caused. We're talking about forced fumbles, fam. What up, Ray Laugh?
Same thing. That's a stat that's like it's gonna have some variation because whoever is pulling the stat may give it to a different person or not make them a cause.
Hey, and father and son football, bro, I get what you're saying in terms of he said regardless of what he does or doesn't do, I will root for Max as long as he wears the silver and black. I did agree with that, father and son football, until last year. When Maxx Crosby said if we don't re-sign AP, he's going to force a trade, it's pretty much him trying to be like, I'm bigger than the Raiders. Oh, you're going to do what the fuck I tell you to do, or I'm just going to leave. You know what I'm saying? So that was strike one. That was strike one with me. And then when they gave Maxx Crosby what he wanted and he got Antonio Pierce, right? And the Raider, what was it, after the 7th loss in a row, I think it was the Miami game, if I'm not mistaken, he started pushing our coaches on the sideline and having buyer's remorse and looking sad and looking angry when that's what he wanted. Like, that was the end for me with Maxx Crosby. I said it during my play-by-plays and all that shit last year when he fucking tried to act like he was bigger than Shield by saying we either keep AP or I'm leaving. And then when he started pushing our coaches, I hate to tell you this, guys, yes, players play and coaches coach, but at the end of the day, coaches are damn near more important than the players, bro. You know what I'm saying? You over here pushing coaches and shit, dog. Nope, that's all bad, bro.
That ain't true.
I didn't look into that too deeply, but didn't he say he was playing around the coach?
I mean, yeah. I would say that too to save face. I would say if I went and pushed my boss, if I got into a heated shit with my boss and I pushed my boss and shit, and everybody, and then the union called and was like, "Hey, why were you pushing so and so?" Oh man, we do that all the time, man. We do that all the time. No worries.
No, that's ridiculous.
That's called saving face, bro.
It's not the same thing. This is football, bro. Like you push your coach.
It's still a job though. The coach is damn near their boss. It's the same thing.
Yeah, but it's not the same etiquette, bro.
At the end of the day, you can't be going to work pushing around your fucking boss, dude, because you think you're
not in an office, but on the football field you can.
Nah, bro. I get what you're saying, bro. But this isn't like the 80s and shit no more, bro. This isn't like old school football, bro. Maxx Crosby pushed that coach because he's fucking sad because of the situation the Raiders in with losing all those games. You want to know why we lost all those games? Because he wanted Antonio Pierce.
That's a lot.
That's what he got.
You're making a lot of inference from that.
I'm not trying to sound real like argumentative or like towards you or nothing. I'm a little bit turned up. And I've always been the guy, right? I know.
But also one thing.
What up, Nick?
Also, fuck that coach. Fuck that coach because if you don't, yeah. If you don't coach it, then you allow it.
So look, the optics of it for sure was ugly, right? Just like the other player that pushed the coach for, what was it, Detroit or somebody? But then if you look at the story or whatever, it wasn't what the optics looked like. I'm not saying that he didn't push him out of anger or anything. All I'm saying is this. If they decide to rectify that situation, and that's not the reason why we were losing games, was because of Max pushing the coach. Like, I understand what you're saying. He's singling himself out and he's making himself look bad. But at the same time, we could take that away from him. But now let's not cut his knees off and act like he just been like he the third best pass rusher on our team, because he's not.
I'm not saying that. He's our best pass rusher on our team, but that's not saying much though. Like, who do we have?
He's just as good as those top pass rushers in the league, bro.
Dude, no, he's not.
But the stats say he is, and he was. And
guess what? On third down and long, when I'm watching the Steelers play, T.J. Watt 9 times out of 10 is making a play. On third down and long, when I'm watching the Raiders play, Maxx Crosby damn near does nothing on third down. And the team picks up a third down because Maxx Crosby doesn't do shit. He plays patty cake at the line of scrimmage.
What you're saying is because the Steelers have a better defense.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They literally just
here we go. What up, Alice Ghost?
So you can't say
Joey,
the whole rest of the defense is fucking good. Have you seen the Steelers? Like what the fuck you just said? Because he's gonna make a play to stop them on third down and they get a completion.
I'm so sick of Raider. I'm so sick of Raider fans making excuses, bro. Like that's sickening. That's this a hot spot. Like I love you, dog, but this is the reason why we ain't never gonna be shit, dude. Because we just constantly make excuses for players, make excuses for this team.
You can't compare one player. He's not responsible for the whole defense. Like, there's a whole other fucking 10 players. The Steelers have 10 other fucking players.
Exactly. So you know what's crazy is it would be even easier, in my opinion, for Maxx Crosby to look so much better because the entire team is full of shitbags, dude. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, have you ever been like the best player on your like, you know, pee-wee football team or varsity, junior varsity? I know when in varsity, I was one of the best players on my team, bro. And that wasn't saying much because my whole fucking team was ass. You know what I'm saying?
That's not, bro. Look, it's 64 pass rushers that start, right? 32 teams, 64 pass rushers. Is Maxx Crosby in the top 5?
You tell me.
No?
I don't know.
Name 5 pass rushers better than him.
All right, we'll start. T.J. Watt, Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons, Nick Bosa, Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack. Joey Bosa. Come on.
Let me think.
I'm sorry.
This is my. Let me see what Trey Hendrickson.
Trey Hendrickson is better. Come on, bro.
Who else? I mean, y'all can sit here and be mad if y'all want.
I'm just saying.
I mean, we're all entitled to an opinion, bro. I would take almost all of those guys over Khalil Mack.
Okay, so wait a minute. No, so you said Khalil Mack is better than.
Khalil Mack at his age right now is better than Maxx Crosby.
Okay.
But, Aiden Hutchinson. There you go, Charles. Aiden Hutchinson's better than Maxx Crosby.
No, he's not.
Right.
Now, y'all gotta take them silver and black glasses off, dude. You know, there's reality in life, dude. It's not all about the Raiders.
Even if you put them people up there, right, and you want to put Maxx Crosby at the bottom of that list, he's still in the top tier of pass rushers. It don't matter how y'all
I would take Hassan Reddick over motherfucking Maxx Crosby. And Hassan Reddick didn't even play football this year.
All right.
You know, Hassan Reddick has had multiple seasons with over 15 sacks, bro. I believe the last season he had with the last season he played, we had 17 and a half sacks, bro. Maxx Crosby would never even come close to 15 sacks, let alone 17 and a half.
Sacks alone don't determine if you're the best pass
rusher.
Neither
do pressures and neither do tackle for loss that a lot of you motherfuckers like to fucking make Maxx Crosby and hold him on this pedestal, dog. Tackles for loss, that shit don't mean shit neither, dog.
Why you keep trying to frame it in ways that niggas ain't saying? The thing about it is, look, whatever, but PFF says
I don't give a fuck what PFF says.
But last year,
Myles Garrett is 1. Micah Parsons is 2, and he had a terrible ass season. Nick Bosa is 3.
Yeah.
T.J. Watt.
Yeah.
Then Maxx Crosby.
Okay. I mean, you could. Those are all obvious picks, but I would put Trey Hendrickson there. I would put Khalil Mack there. But go on.
Aiden Hutchinson, Khalil Mack, then Josh Allen. Y'all ain't naming none of these people. Trey Hendrickson.
Nate, you ain't shit.
Jalen Phillips. Y'all ain't naming him. Rashawn Gary.
Jalen Phillips is injury.
Those are the top 10 pass rushers in the league. And Maxx Crosby is better than half of them.
I don't know, bro.
I don't think Maxx Crosby is is a game wrecker. You
want to know
he's the best. He's one of the best in the league today.
Max, so check this out. Like I said, I was gonna say earlier, dude. Like a lot of you guys have gotten to know me as I've come back to Raiders content. But like I'd say about 3 or 4 years ago, when I was doing my little TTC shit and I was doing hate weeks and just talking about football sporadically, right? I compared Maxx Crosby to Arden Key, a guy that gets there, struggles to get the quarterback down, like literally like a more polished Arden Key. That's exactly what Maxx Crosby is, dude. Arden Key got a lot of what-if sacks. You know what I'm saying?
He had 14.5 sacks last year and was a Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
Who? Max?
That's not the same thing.
What are you talking about, Max?
Yes.
I don't know if just the way of paying a defensive end is the way to go nowadays. I mean, you look at all those names you just named off, Myles Garrett, TJ Watt. Most of those guys that aren't in the playoffs were eliminated pretty much right away. I think you got to have like a different NASCAR packages and multiple packages of defensive linemen to come in waves. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know if you think about it.
But see, like if you have, this is the thing about Maxx Crosby and guys like that. You have to spend, a whole day installing packages and, adjusting your playbook to deal with the fact that you have to do something with Maxx Crosby. You can't just single block him. You can't ignore him. You got to have a plan, or he will wreck the whole game, right? And so when you have a player like that, it's a huge advantage to everybody else because they don't have time to worry about what Kuntz is going to do. They don't have time to make another plan for, the stuff that Patrick Graham is going to do in the secondary, right? Moving people around, right, as offense. So there's all kind of stuff. There's an advantage to having a great defensive end like that, right? That literally that position can control the whole game. If you can't block a defensive end, then you lost the game. That's it. It's over. So there's not a lot of positions like that.
But I do want to quantify what you're saying though, Ben, because like even in this description it says Crosby is often the first name mentioned outside of the big four above, but it really should be viewed as a big five, given how impactful Crosby has been for years. 2023 was his third straight year of earning an elite overall grade, and it is his first elite run defense grade while maintaining a pass rush win rate above 15% and not just 94 quarterback pressures. So with that being said, those four people, Watt, Bosa, Parson, and Garrett, they're in a league of their own. If you want to call them the top tier elite and you want to say that Max is on the fringe of the elite, if you're only going to say the top four DNs are the elite, then they're saying that he should be included or he's right there on the fringe. So if we were to get rid of him, you thinking somebody that's not on this list at all is going to come replace that production? That's what you're telling me?
We don't know yet. We don't know.
Oh, I know.
You don't know
because
you can't predict the future. None of us can. None of us can predict the future. You don't know.
On the field.
What up, Wild Turkey? I literally seen K'Lavon Chaisson in a limited stretch look better than Maxx Crosby when Maxx Crosby went down with injury, dude.
Okay, so
in that limited stretch down the stretch last year when the Raiders were trying to push for a playoff game when Malcolm Kuntz bursted onto the scene, Malcolm Kuntz looked better than Maxx Crosby, dude.
Do they have a game plan for Malcolm Kuntz and K'Lavon Chaisson?
That sounds like Barg the Starberg.
Hell no, they don't.
That matters. Like they
matters a lot.
It's not Maxx Crosby specific.
Congratulations. How many games do we win based off that?
How many games did Cleveland win based on Myles Garrett being the best pass rusher in the league?
And that's why I wouldn't blame them for getting rid of Myles Garrett. At the end of the day, dude, you don't want to sit here and keep paying. I mean, you don't want to pay this motherfucker $30 million, bro, when you can't win. When you can't win, bro. You ain't winning shit. You might as well just move on and build and rebuild your team. The Browns are rebuilding just like we're rebuilding, dog.
Okay, so what you're saying is don't pay our good players because we're not winning.
I mean, I wouldn't pay Maxx Crosby, bro. That's just me.
So then how do you ever win if you don't pay the good players?
Maxx Crosby ain't worth it, bro. We just paid Maxx Crosby like 2 years ago. He's still under contract.
So this is where I'm on the fence because
I mean, is Maxx Crosby not under contract? Am I stupid? I mean, is he not under contract for 2 more years? I mean,
no, but I agree with you that he's not worth it, right? The body is what Hotspot's saying is the market is dictating this, and he is right there. So he got to be able to get something because even Myles Garrett is out of guaranteed money, and he don't want to talk about he want to be out. Why ain't nobody mad at him?
If I'm general manager, dude, I wouldn't because Maxx Crosby is acting like he's bigger than the Raiders, bro. Just listen to him talk. The dude thinks he's the shit, bro. He thinks he's the next coming of like Howie Long. Like the dude is average, bro. He gets tackles for loss and pressures. There you go, Maxx Crosby. You got a tackle for loss.
That's a game.
You got a pressure. You got 7.5 fucking sacks. Congratulations. You're the best defensive player on a fucking defense that has no good players on it. Congratulations.
Effort is contagious. I'll give him that, and I do appreciate him for that because guys flying around with the ball that matters. Playing team defense. I will say though, having him on the field though, you can tell the difference when he's not on the field because the defense altogether plays more disciplined.
No, you're right. He brings a swagger. I'm not denying that. I mean, he brings an aura. Like he makes people play hard. They want to play like Max. At the end of the day, guys, the whole point I'm trying to make is Maxx Crosby, he when we need him the most, in my opinion, he does not show up, bro. He does not show up. You can say he's getting triple teamed. You can say whatever the fuck you want about it. When teams need Myles Garrett, when the Browns need him, when the Steelers need TJ Watt, when the Cowboys need Micah Parsons, when the 49ers need Nick Bosa, they show up on 3rd down, on 4th down. Maxx Crosby's on the side of a fucking milk carton, dog.
Bro, you talking about teams that got defenses.
All right, I'm going to take a piss, dog. I'm
defense. Like, but that's cool though. Like, if Christian Wilkinson didn't get hurt, you don't think that would have made a difference? Like, Myles Garrett got another DN on the other end that's in the top 20 of DNs on the other end of him. He's ranked number 17. So what I'm saying is like
2 and fucking 15.
If Kuntz didn't get injured and Wilkinson didn't get injured, you think Max was only have 7.5 sacks? You think that?
Yeah, he didn't even play the full schedule. How many games? He didn't play like half the games, right?
Like, I get it. I wouldn't want to pay him the money either, but shit, what we gonna do? Do the same thing we did with the running back room? Go get 2 DNs that we think can take his place and stick them there.
I hear you, bro. It could be a domino effect in the locker room as well if we got rid of him. It's just
it's not just getting
so many guys that came to the Raiders just because of Max. I mean, like Wilkins, Spillane. I don't know.
Man, Spillane ain't nothing but a glorified Tahir Whitehead, motherfucker. I ain't hearing none of that shit.
And you can make that argument that we didn't win enough games, so fuck them all, blow it all up. I'm with that shit.
Bro, 75% of Spillane's tackles come 15 yards down the field.
But I think Pete Carroll is smart enough to realize that, and he doesn't want to hurt the chemistry right now quite yet. But if Max doesn't buy in, he's got to go, bro. So
I mean, if you tell the locker room basically that you could do everything right, show up early, be a team leader, work your ass off, be a top 5 player, and we still won't fucking pay you.
Yeah,
he's already under contract. Hotspot
again.
I get what he's under contract.
Listen. Can we just defer to when the professional fucking football administrators want to pay people as the time when they should get paid? Everybody gets paid when they don't have no
sorry, so let me ask you this, and let's be real.
So let's just go with that.
So you want to give Maxx Crosby more money off a season where he had 7.5 sacks, we won more games without him, and he was injured for the latter part of the year. You want to pay him off that season? You pay players off good seasons. I didn't know you paid players off a season like that.
You're wrong.
No, you
I
don't pay them for the
players
last
based
year.
on the past. I pay them based on what I project they will do in the future, because that's what I'm paying for. I already paid him for fucking last year. Okay. Now last year he was hurt. He got paid.
He's already paid.
What do I think he's gonna do this year?
He's
The year after
already
that?
paid, bro.
No.
You guys act like he's
not
you act
guaranteed
like
money.
he's not under
You want me to-
contract next year or
You want me to
something.
explain what the guaranteed money thing is?
I don't give a fuck. He don't deserve no more guaranteed goddamn money.
Why not?
We just gave him
Why
a
not?
shit ton of guaranteed
Market
goddamn
says
money.
he does,
He don't deserve it, but the market dictates that he
I don't
gets
give
it.
a fuck. Well, the market
You
dictates
cannot
that we
give a-
should
you
send
cannot
his
give a
ass to the
fuck all you
motherfucking
want.
Browns for Miles
You
Garrett.
cannot give a fuck all you want. Like,
Why
I
would you
agree
play
with you.
football
Just
with
2
no
weeks
guaranteed
ago
money?
or a week ago,
Y'all are
I'm
tripping.
on the same train because I'm like, well, why? He has a contract. Play out the damn contract. You already got the guaranteed money. But then I got to, like Hotspot said, I got to looking at all these people
Maxx Crosby's
start
a
doing these
glorified
things, and then
Devontae
Miles
Adams.
Garrett come out and does the same thing. The exact same thing. Ran out of guaranteed money. That's the person we kept comparing him to. So now Miles Garrett is doing it. It's not an issue.
Miles
because-
Garrett's a fucking Hall of Famer, Black.
Because it's the thing to do. It's the
Miles
thing to
Garrett's a
do.
fucking
Go
Hall
out
of
there.
Famer, Black. Miles
Why would
Garrett's a
you go
Hall of
out
Famer. Maxx
and
Crosby
play-
is not. Maxx Crosby don't have the
can't-
fucking
it's
the
not-
nuts
it's
or
not
the
Hall
fucking
of
skin
Famers
on the
doing
wall
it.
to do that.
It's every top tier player. When they run out of guaranteed money, they're not playing. So that's why teams get rid of them or pay them.
And you know what smart teams do? Smart teams get rid of them. They get rid of them.
No, they don't.
They don't
do
sit
like the
there
Raiders
and
did.
bullshit with these
Other good
players, bro. Whatever.
Smart
dog.
teams keep all their good players.
I might as well have a conversation with my fucking wall about Maxx Crosby. Can we change the subject? How you guys? Am I the only person that feels like Spillane is overrated by a lot of Raider fans?
You can say he overrated, but he is top 3 in tackles this year. So what
I
are we
mean,
talking
Tahir
about?
Whitehead was top 3 in tackles, bro, when he was on our team.
See, why are you always moving the goalposts from 19 whatever to I'm just saying, bro.
I'm just comparing linebackers. I'm not moving
When was the
goalposts
last
at all.
When was the last time we had a linebacker that was in the top 5 in tackles?
Tahir Whitehead.
Who?
Tahir Whitehead. You don't know who Tahir Whitehead is?
And what was that?
They don't look the same on tape, bro.
And what was that?
Like 2016,
Yeah,
2017,
2017,
18.
2018,
like
somewhere
that.
in there. It was
Okay,
under the John Gruden
2018.
joint, I think.
So about 8 years ago, right?
Man, I don't give a fuck, dog. It could have been 8 years ago, it'd be 800 years ago. It was we comparing linebackers right now. That led the
I
team
know
in
we're comparing
tackles.
linebackers.
We're
I'm just saying,
comparing
8 years ago.
linebackers that had a shit ton of tackles for the Raiders, bro. Tahir Whitehead and Robert Spillane are probably one of the two of the linebackers that we've had in the last
linebacker that we
decade that had
had.
over 100 tackles, dude. 120
People don't
tackles.
use counting stats to compare players.
Hey, none of
Yeah,
Anthony
like,
Provincia.
I don't
I hate
understand, like,
to
how
tell
the
you this,
top
bro,
players on our
but
team
none
is
of
the
none of
ones
us
that
are
need to
wrong
go.
on our takes, bro, because they're just opinions, bro. So none of us are wrong. And I think that's the issue with like a lot of fans and content creators is they think people's takes are wrong, bro. We're just content creators, bro. This is just my opinion, bro. None of us are wrong, bro.
It's not up to us.
Yeah, exactly. None of us are wrong. These are just opinions, Anthony Provincia. Just because I don't have the same opinion as you, bro, don't mean we're not both Raider fans or none of that shit, or you're better than me, or bro. I'm. That's just my opinion, bro. I don't get mad when you guys disagree with me. It just brings debate. I'm cool with that, bro. I'll say my side, y'all say yours. I love you, Anthony Provincia, but nobody is wrong in YouTube, dude. We don't work for the Raiders.
Shit.
We don't break, bro. No, you are kind. Hey, you are kind of right on that, Black. Let me backtrack just a little bit, but you guys get where I'm coming from, bro.
I get what you said.
Yeah. I'm sure you
Hey,
guys
but like
get
you
where I'm coming
said,
from.
this is Mac Mall, man, and this is my opinion. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. You know?
Like I said, Anthony Provincia, bro, like, I fuck with you, dog. You know what time it is, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, though, bro. Anthony Provincial, respectfully, boy, you a fanboy ass fan, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You be falling in love with players and shit like that, bro. You gotta understand. I feel like Anthony Provincial, like he has his Raider shades on way too much, Bubba. You gotta take them Raider shades off, bro, sometimes, and just look at the grand scheme of the National Football League. I mean, Anthony Provincial was one of them fans that said we could replace Josh Jacobs with Zamir White, bro.
Let him live, bro.
I'm not letting any Raider fan that said we could replace Josh Jacobs with Zamir White live, dog. I'm never gonna let them live, dog. I'm never gonna let them live. Look, fucking Jaw Raider just said it, bro. Bro, you guys are fucking crazy. You guys are crazy. The fact that y'all thought we could let Josh Jacobs go and we were going to be good is nasty fucking work, bro. I love y'all, but that is nasty fucking work,
You just said that the top teams don't pay their players. They let them go.
You pay generational players, bro. Josh Jacobs was a generational running back for us, dude. You think Maxx Crosby's a generational player for the Raiders? Do you really believe that?
Yes.
I don't. I mean, I don't. Like, I mean, he just.
How many?
I get it. We've been saying this for years.
Defensive player of the year.
I'm a Raider fan. I know Maxx Crosby gets doubled. I know he gets tripled. I know all this. So when you tell me that, I've gotten to the point to where I just don't care anymore, dude. You either make the play or you don't make the play. Point blank fucking period. I used to make excuses for Derek Carr. After like 2018, 2019, I got done making it. Either you win or you lose, Derek. Other than that, I don't give a fuck.
You don't think a pressure is making a play?
Not when the pressure don't amount to shit. If the pressure ends up being an interception or something, yes.
It does. Be interception. It could be the reason the ball's incomplete or the reason why he's not even going to a receiver that would have been open.
It's about knocking the playoff schedule.
Yeah, like
hey, NP7, we were not. I promise you, NP7. Well, you know me, Brian. I promise you. Know we on this podcast over here. We were not saying get rid of Josh Jacobs. Fuck no, hell fucking no, dude. At least I wasn't. I don't think any of us was, to be honest. I think we were all rocking with Josh.
Nah, I was okay with it because
you're gonna get paid too much.
That running back by committee scheme that was supposed to be implemented by the genius.
You wanted Amir and Sincere to run for 1,600 yards?
Nah, I didn't say all that, but I was torn. I was definitely torn. I'm mad we didn't keep him, but
the problem was the years, not even the money. Like he's gonna be.
I mean,
he's gonna be old for 2 years on that contract.
Jacobs wasn't coming back here, dude. That relationship.
He's been injured a lot.
Hey, do you guys? Speaking of Josh Jacobs, would you guys like to hear Josh Jacobs? He talked about the Raider fans and shit. Would you guys be interested in hearing that? He's actually the opposite of Maxx Crosby, and
no, because before he wasn't acknowledging us. He didn't say goodbye, thank you, nothing.
I mean,
that's why I think mad at the Raiders.
That's why I think we should listen to this interview.
No, sometimes when you break up with the mama, the kid's gonna get hurt.
Okay.
Look, check it out.
Sometimes you don't get to say bye.
We have a real direct relationship. Him and the fans is different than him and the organization.
I'm just saying, sometimes you don't get to say bye because of your emotions.
So this will give us some more shit to talk about, bro.
To the organization, I felt like never had a conversation here.
Yeah.
The thing I was
franchise quarterback
was they was like he catches the
God damn, is that
I feel like that was.
Well, I just wanted to week 18 versus Green Bay Packer running back and a former Raider running back, Josh Jacobs, still a big fan favorite. And Josh, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Can't complain.
I'm so glad to see you. And I'll tell you, man, when it became news that you were going to go to Green Bay as a free agent, I had a lot of people that I know in Green Bay hit me and say, hey, tell me something about Josh Jacobs. And I just want to tell you about you because I could tell him that you're a hard runner, you're a leader. I said, man, Week 18 versus Denver Broncos, Josh didn't play. That was the last game that you were in that locker room, right? Yep. After the game in the locker room, you came up to me and said, hey, you've been A1 since day one. You came across the locker. You didn't play?
Yep.
You didn't have to come and say anything. But you said, I don't know what's going to happen, but
I appreciate it. Yeah.
That tells you about you.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And that meant something to me. I tell that story all the time. So I just wanted to thank you for that.
Yeah, man, no problem, man. I always try to view it, Y'all job is not easy either, you know, especially when, you know, you're not winning. It's kind of hard to come into those locker rooms and have those conversations with guys that really don't want to talk.
Right.
You know, so I always try to make it y'all job as easy as possible, you know, and give y'all the truth and answers.
Yeah.
You know, and also, you know, stay true to myself too.
Well, I just wanted to appreciate you for that because like I said, that meant a lot to me. And again, we go back since 2019, before you even got drafted. So fast forward to the season that you had. I still remember the first game in Brazil. You guys came up a little bit short, but, you know, it kind of set the tone there. What was this last season like for you? With 17 touchdowns on the ground, I mean, you were an absolute monster.
Man, it was like a breath of fresh air, honestly, man. You know, just coming in with a team that's, you know, got a lot of young guys, a group of young guys, you know, have a history of winning.
Right.
You know, being able to come in and feel like I was the missing piece. To be able to come in and, you know, lead the right way and put my stamp on the game. I feel like that was the biggest thing for me. But also, man, a lot of people wrote me off, man. And it was funny to me because I'm like, dog, y'all don't know. Like, I really got a lot in the tank. I really feel the best that I've ever felt, like, right now. Like, and it was funny because I was talking to Marshawn Lynch, and he was like, man, I feel like I didn't hit my prime till I was 27. He was like, 27 to, like, 31 is, like, your prime.
Right.
And I remember having a conversation. I'm like, man, we going to see how this season come out. You know, I had a real injury when I left the Raiders. It took me like half of the offseason to even be able to get right, like really, like, and to this day, like, I still have a little bit of, you know, bone in my leg from that, you know, but I was like, man, I felt good. I played the whole season.
Yeah, you did.
Didn't have any major injuries, you know, and just try to leave my step on every game.
No, you did. You did an awesome job with that. Again, Josh Jacobs is with us here at Raider Nation Radio 920. I go back to the Brazil game. At the end, Jordan Love got hurt.
Yeah.
So you went a couple weeks, and Malik Willis was the guy. But that's when they really leaned heavy on, hey, we got this guy that we just brought in, Josh Jacobs. What did it mean to you to know that, hey, it's going through me?
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I sat down with our coach and Matt, and I was just like, man, like, trust me.
Yeah.
Like, I got you. Like, I don't know what it's gonna look like, but we gonna figure it out. He was like, man, we gonna go through you. And then once he said that, it was on. Like, you know, the game started coming back to back to back to back. And it was like, man, I just felt like I was in a certain type of zone. And, you know, they started scheming plays for me. They throwing me the ball and things like that. I'm like, man, this is stuff that I've been asking for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, I was loving it, man.
Speaking of throw you the ball, you got your first receiving touchdown in your career.
Yeah.
I remember the game against Seattle. I want to say it was Seattle where you caught a touchdown pass, but it was a penalty.
It was a penalty,
so it got called back, and so you didn't get one with the Raiders. And I kept saying, why aren't they throwing on the rock? And I know that's what you wanted too.
Man, I never understood it because coming out at a draft, that was like one of my biggest, like, you know, pros. They was like, he catches the ball. Like, I had, you know, receiving touchdowns at Bama. So I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, you know? And so when I got to the Raiders, I think that, like, I ran the ball so good that they almost forgot that I could catch the ball.
Right.
And, like, and it was, like, one of those things where I cook people at practice and, like, I don't really drop the ball that much, but I never really just get a chance to run real routes. Like, I might run it like a wide route or whatever. So this year, I told our quarterback early, I'm like, Jordan, if you got in doubt or anything, throw me the ball, bro.
Right.
Like, if it's one-on-one or even if it's a little, I'm going to make you right. And it just happened to play out where a lot of the times he was dumping me off the ball, I make one guy miss, and now I'm going for 30 and I'm going for 40.
Right.
So it's been fun.
And you have a pretty young team, and Jordan Love is still coming into himself as a quarterback, as a franchise quarterback. What is it for you to be really a leader? Even though they just brought you in, you're still the leader.
Man, it's weird, bro. I'm not going to lie. Like, the leader part is not weird, but, like, being the youngest team in the NFL and me literally only being 26, and I'm like one of the oldest guys, it's kind of like, I'm like, what is going on? Like, this is a weird situation. But what I can say, man, is I've been through so much in this league, whether it's, you know, on the field, off the field, whatever, that I feel like the experience that that I've accumulated over this time is, like, really valuable. And a lot of the guys, I really didn't notice it until, like, a lot of the younger guys will start coming up to me and like, man, what you think about this? How did you go about this when you got injured? What did it look like? How did you prepare? How do you, when you have a bad game, how do you reset? And I always tell people, like, I always believed in myself. I could fumble the ball and I'm still gonna think that nobody on the field can mess with me.
Right.
Like, and that's just how I feel.
You have to have that mentality, right?
Come on, man, you have to.
You have to,
and you have to believe in yourself because we do too much work to not be able to believe in yourself, man. You know, so that was the biggest thing. But being able to come in and be a leader, like a vocal leader, and really like put my image and my, you know, or whatever into the Packers organization, and you know, I love the Raiders, man. You know, I love the people in the building. I still talk to Chris. I still talk to Adam. I still talk to all these guys.
Right.
And to be able to say, like, I have a relationship with them and being able to do it the same way over at the Packers, man, it's been lovely for me.
It's just a testament to who you are, right? And there's a reason why they brought you in as a free agent. And, of course, there was the narrative about the running backs. You don't pay a net running back. You don't pay a running back.
Yeah.
You, Saquon Barkley, who's playing in this game coming up, right? Derrick Henry. You guys all led your teams. What did that mean for you just as a running back personally?
Man, let me say this first, man, because I really haven't spoke on it. So
Okay.
I want to clear the air.
Okay.
While I have the chance, especially for, you know, Raiders fans. I love the Raiders fans. I love the organization. I always wanted to be one of those guys that I played at one organization for my whole career.
Yeah.
The thing that I would say to fans is they always bring up loyalty, right? But they don't never hold the organizations to the same type of loyalty that they hold the players to. And at the end of the day, like I tell people, I could have came in.
What up, G-Town?
Won rushing title in the league. We could have had conversations then.
Yeah.
We didn't have it. We never had a conversation. Came in was like, oh, we're not picking up your 5th-year option. I'm like, okay. Well, what we doing? Like, we're gonna franchise tag you. And I'm like, the things that was said, I really don't want to throw the guys that was there at the time under the bus. But they basically told me to shut up and play.
Right.
Like, long story short, they told me to shut up and play. They said, man, we're going to franchise tag him. He going to play, and that's going to be what it is. And honestly, I was preparing myself not to play at all that year.
Yeah.
I was preparing myself to play 4 games, the last 4 games, to get credit of the season and then move on and figure it out and let them keep the money.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, I felt like I gave my heart and my soul to the organization. I felt like losing or whatever, like the ups and downs, I was always, you can never say that I went out there in a game and I didn't try or I didn't play hard, I didn't play through injuries or that I, you know, whatever. And I always, you know, was a great teammate. So for me, it was just like, man, what more do I have to prove that I love it here and that
it was all eyes.
I'm one of the guys that should be, you know, go down as a great here.
Yeah.
You know, and that was one of the things I was just like, for the longest, my agent was like, man, Josh, like, they are not offering you nothing. Like, you keep trying to give him chances. He was like, you got to leave. Like, and I'm just like, man, I'm like, I met with him. I said, look, man, I have 8 teams right now offering me more than what y'all offer me. I said, can y'all at least meet me in the middle?
Right.
They said, no, we can't do that.
Wow.
I said, okay. I'm like, all right. I understand. You know, the market at that time was whatever. I said, okay, well, if I take the number that y'all offer me, which was 3 for 10, 3 for 30, 10 a year. I said, can I at least put incentives in my contract that if I hit them, I get it, and if I don't, I don't.
Right.
It's not really, you know.
That'd be on you.
It'll be on me.
Right.
You putting it on me. They looked at me and said, no.
Wow.
I said, well, then what do we have to talk about? And, like, so it's funny to me because everybody, like, they perceive it a different way than what it actually happened.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I never wanted to leave. I never wanted that to be the reality. I literally tried everything I could to make it work. But after a while, you're not going to just keep saying F you to me and then expect me to just sit there and be like, okay, yeah, like that's not who I am. Bro. So it is what it is. Like I said, at the end of the day, I still love the organization. I still have love for the fans. Hopefully one day, man, you know, when this is over, I can still come back and light the torch, you know. But it just played out how it played out, man. And it is what it is.
It is what it is. It's professional sports. Obviously, you did what you had to do. You went to.
So we'll leave it at that, bro.
That's
fucking sad, bro. That's fucking sad. And that's exactly why Josh wasn't coming back, dude. He got completely shit on by Ziegler and McDaniels. And I don't blame him. I already knew that's why he didn't come back. There was nothing that was going to make him come back. He's like, fuck
yeah, if they would have gave him a decent contract, he would have ran back.
He said, if you just meet me in the middle of what these other teams are offering me, I will come back. And they said, no, we're not even giving you that. Okay, well, just give me a contract with incentives to where, you feel me, I have to go out there and earn it. No, we're not giving you that neither, bro.
You muted HB.
That's
3 years. 3 years. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like the whole problem was the length of the contract. 3 years, you fucking pay him. He's gonna be in his prime the whole 3 years. Like, and he was gonna take 10 plus incentives, dude. The fact that didn't go through is enough to fire fucking Telesco by itself, bro.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of warrant in Telesco getting fired because of the Josh Jacobs situation. Well, at least that's a big ding on his resume.
Yep. Fuck Telesco.
Like
I've been saying that.
Man.
Fuck Telesco.
You don't like running backs. That's crazy. 10, 3 for 30 with some incentives, boy. He said no.
And a running back like Josh Jacobs at $10 million a year with incentives, dude, that's a fucking steal, dog. That is a fucking steal, bro. Look how much something like Derrick Henry's making, bro. Like, come on, bro. You would have got Josh Jacobs at 10. And listen, I get it, guys. I get it. A lot of people be like, well, Josh Jacobs injured. You know what I'm saying? He's had injuries. Listen, look at his numbers. Even when he's been injured, he's rushed for 1,000 yards, bro. Like he's had seasons where he's played 10 games and still ran for 1,000 yards.
And we weren't even using him to his full potential, bro. He could catch out of the backfield. He can play slot. He played slot at Alabama,
yeah, bro.
Most of his time there. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. We weren't even using him correctly.
Yeah. No, Ziegler.
Yeah, it was fucked before that, all eyes. I'm not blaming it on Telesco. The relationship was fucked before that.
No. I'm blaming the fact that he didn't take fucking Josh's deal that he just fucking offered him. That was Telesco.
No, but he didn't say what regime it was. It could have been when they made him play on the 5th-year option.
There's only one regime where he was trying to sign as a free agent. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about Telesco. Period.
Right. Like if they would have came with the contract, it wouldn't have mattered what happened before all that.
Yeah, he let that shit be.
They just looked him in the face and stonewalled him because they already had an agenda going on. Like they was trying to get rid of Derek Carr, they was trying to get rid of Jacob. They tried to get rid of all the stars to recreate their own type of roster, like a lot of people did, like Gruden did, like. But see, that's why we always messed up, because you win championships from the top down, not the player up. So I can't be mad of a player when he played with the Raiders and he won his money. You know what I'm saying? Because the Raiders gonna do something to you at some point that's gonna make you be like, damn, I should have not gave up my loyalty for them because they're not loyal to us. Like Josh Jacobs said, we hold the players accountable, but what about the damn? What about
yeah? Oh, we've been ripping the organization.
Risk myself, right, for this organization, so they can stab me in the back without guaranteed money. Bro, it's not happening. You better put my money in the safe. Where's my money at?
Give me my money. What? Nothing. I ain't going. No, you're right. All eyes. Like I get where these guys on the panel are coming from. Like, yes, Telesco was, you know, the last guy to offer Josh a contract, but I do think Josh was trying to get a contract from Ziegler and them for sure, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, declining his 5th-year option, you know, forcing him to play in the Hall of Fame game, you know, having him sit in front of the fucking facility and not even telling him that they're not gonna pay him, but just let him sit in the car for 5 hours with Maxx Crosby. Like, that relationship was cooked, bro. I honestly feel like we all know, dude. Like, Tom Telesco said it at the Combine, guys. Like, we running back by committee, not verbatim, but he pretty much said running back by committee was a must. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like at that point the writing was on the wall, right? But at the same time, Tom Telesco probably should have offered a little bit of bread, a little bit more. But I honestly feel like that relationship was cooked, dude. Like, Tom Telesco would have had to probably give him a lot more. I think that $10 million per year shit is probably the shit that he offered McDaniels and Ziegler, but after they declined his 5th-year option. All right, cool. You can decline the 5th-year option. Okay, I'm gonna re-sign, because we had a chance to re-sign him, bro, and we franchise tagged him instead of re-signing him.
No, he's talking about after the franchise tag. He said after that. He's talking about this offseason. This is Telesco. Dumbass. Said no.
He didn't say verbatim it was this offseason.
He did it.
But we know it was Telesco.
It was Telesco.
We don't know anything.
Yeah, we do, because they're the ones that was negotiating this contract to let him walk out.
The majority of the people in the chat, including myself, are all believing it's McDaniels and Ziegler, not Telesco.
They did do what y'all saying, but it doesn't matter if he comes into the office later once they're fired and they look him with a new GM says, "Hey, we not fucking with you." He like, well, can y'all just giving me half of what these niggas, or meet me in the middle of what these people are offering me?
Just shut up and play.
How about if I play for 10 and y'all give me incentives? No. They ain't got nothing to do with McDaniels and them no more. That's all Telesco and them now. Because they could have righted the ship by saying, all right, even if we don't trust that you're going to stay healthy, we can give you 10 plus incentives. And then Josh Jacobs would have been a Raider, man.
Right. That's all that had to happen. And it was definitely Telesco because, like I said, he had 8 teams making him offers. You can't make offers to a player under contract, so he had to be a free agent. That means Telesco.
Yeah,
Telesco
plus Telesco's a bitch.
Yeah, that too.
He's a Charger.
That part.
Like I said, I gave Tom Telesco credit for the draft, right? But at the same time, though, I've always said this. A lot of those guys fell in the lap of Tom Telesco. You know what I mean? But sometimes that's what makes good GMs and bad GMs, because we've had plenty of players fall in our lap and we've passed on them. You know
Aaron Rodgers.
You know what I mean? But yes, no, I feel like the biggest, if that's really true, and Tom Telesco kind of fumbled the bag on Josh, man, that sucks. That sucks, bro. Yeah, at the end of the day, I still feel like, unless Tom Telesco offered him a lot of money, you know what I mean? I felt like that relationship was cooked, dude. Like he
just said, "I'll come back for 10."
No, I get what he said. No, I get it. I get it. But like, it's kind of a part of me don't really believe that, because dude, they fucked him over, bro, in the worst way. But whatever. What I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, yes, it sucks that we got rid of Josh, and I would love to have Josh back, and Tom Telesco may have moved on. But Tom Telesco got a walking first ballot, gold jacket, Hall of Fame fucking player, the best tight end that's probably ever going to touch a football when it's all said and done. You know what I mean? So I'm willing to lean a little bit towards that. Obviously, you guys know my Brock Bowers shit. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, but we got Jackson Powers. You know what I'm saying? Jackson Powers looks like he may be a future All-Pro. You know what I'm saying? And then DJ Glaze, he looks good. You know what I mean? He may have fumbled the bag on Josh Jacobs. That sucks. You know what I mean?
But drafting. Trading up to draft a quarterback also.
Who traded up to draft a quarterback?
We didn't. That's the problem.
We did it. But but there was let's be. Do you hotspot? So check this out. Let me ask you this: do you really think any team that needed a franchise quarterback was going to allow us to trade up and snatch a franchise quarterback, dude?
You just trade up in front of bro, to a team that's not picking a quarterback.
But there was all the teams that took quarterbacks. Hotspot outside of the Atlanta Falcons it was obvious quarterback picks.
You know, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you trade up in front. But there were teams in between there. They would trade with you. The teams that want the quarterback, that's not who you trade with. You got to trade with the other teams.
I mean, outside of like Jaden Daniels and like I'm not gonna wave the white flag on Caleb Williams. I think at some point he's gonna be good. But like outside of like Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels, like were you really willing to trade up for any of these quarterbacks?
Yes.
I know you're a Bo Nix guy. I know you're a Bo Nix guy.
The only one I didn't really like was Drake May, but he's still worth the top 10 pick.
Yeah.
And I just honestly feel like, and I feel like a lot of you guys probably feel this way, a team that needs a quarterback is not going to trade. They're not going to trade
with the other teams. That's what I'm trying to say. There were other teams to trade with. You don't trade with the teams that's going to pick a quarterback.
I mean, I honestly
figured out who's going to pick a quarterback real fast. We made some calls. They didn't even try.
Bo Nix landed in a good situation. Penix, bro, he's going to be injury prone. You can't call it yet, but
going to be.
He is. Two busted knees coming out the draft. Yeah, I mean,
he hasn't been injured in 2 years, 3 years.
Two bad knees already. and that was his first full season in college.
Worry about that when he's old, I guess.
M1994 asked us which non-Mahomes quarterback in our division worries us the most. And I honestly agree with that, Anthony Shaw. I'm not worried about no quarterbacks in this division that's not Mahomes. We can beat them all, dude. Mahomes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even worried about Mahomes, so I don't know. Whatever, bro. Mahomes is declining.
I'm looking at the draft thing, and there's no way we would have got to the number.
I agree. Like, there's no way we were getting up there.
Number 2.
I appreciate you.
But the quarterbacks we did pass on, Bo Nix and Penix, I would take Bowers over both of them on our fucking roster.
I agree, Black. I agree.
That's a standard. I think I'd rather have a really good quarterback than a tight end.
Well,
but Bo Nix, I honestly feel like Bo Nix is going to have a way better career. I mean, Brock Bowers is going to have a way better career than Bo Nix.
I get this. I love Brock Bowers is dope. At the end of the day,
Brock Bowers is him.
Brock Bowers is the next coming of Travis Kelce.
You want to know why? Because this is how you determine a generational player. When he goes from college and then go to the NFL and be that same player, right?
Yeah.
And then the league don't catch up with him. Because remember what I say, you can play good that year 1, maybe even year 2 if you got hellified talent. But I promise you coordinators get fired for not figuring you out. So after about year 3 and year 4 and you still him, you're generational. So that's why I would say Maxx Crosby is maybe borderline generational or arguably generational because he came in being Maxx Crosby coming from a small school, right? Yeah. And so then he's still progressively getting better, but now it's like he's peaking off. So some of us are thinking we need to get rid of him because he's already peaked. I'm thinking he can get better.
He's 27. What did Josh just say about being 27?
No, he's talking about running back. Running backs is different.
It's not different.
Yeah, it is.
As far as your physical prime, no, it's not.
Yeah, it is for running backs. Yeah, it is. Because running back shelf life is much shorter than like a wide receiver. His prime might not be his prime might be early in his career. Even a quarterback might not get good till like 32.
Quarterback
30
is more mental, but physically he'll be at his physical prime between 27 and 32 years old.
Okay, that's arguable. I could go with that.
Right. So like that's the thing. He's in his physical prime now. Maxx Crosby did all this before that.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking he's a generational player, so we can't get rid of him just based on that. Like, but then again, we did it with Khalil Mack. And now we see how that played out. It didn't play out for us that well. We got something out of it a little bit, but at the end of the day, we looking at it in hindsight, I would have never made that trade.
Which trade? I'm sorry, I stepped away. What are you guys talking about?
You're talking about not drafting Bowers. I don't think we knew at the time that Bowers was going to fall there, so I'm not giving us.
Oh no, I did it for sure, bro. I'm a Georgia fan, bro. Lucky. You should see my draft reaction when we drafted Brock Bowers, dude. Almost jumped through my goddamn ceiling, dude.
You know what I mean? For some reason, people feel the need to beat up on Bo Nix. I guess because he plays for the Broncos, right? Or something.
I was wrong about Bo Nix. I'll say that, bro. I thought he was a bum. But I ain't gonna lie though. Let's hotspot. Let's not act like the Broncos didn't have the top 3 easiest schedule in the league, dude. I mean, you're only in charge of who you play. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking Raider said, Bo Nix beat the Browns, the Jets, the Panthers, us who shit, the Falcons who was shit, and the backup quarterback for the fucking Chiefs, bro.
Beat them motherfuckers, huh? Excuses, bro.
No, you're right. I'm coming with the anchovies. I'm coming with the anchovies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when I'm coming with the anchovies, I mean, when it comes to the other fucking teams, fuck them, dude. Fuck the Broncos.
Rookie's supposed to be shitty. Did you see Peyton Manning as a rookie? Threw like 94 fucking picks.
Man, let's not compare Bo Nix to Peyton Manning, though, dog.
I'm just saying rookies are supposed to suck, even the great ones. That's my point. Peyton Manning, great. He sucked as a rookie, right? he as a rookie, this thing go to the playoffs, and y'all making excuses for why.
Hey, Raider Pete, when we drafted Brock Bowers, I told all of you guys, bro, he would be the best playmaker, the best offensive playmaker in this draft, not named fucking Marvin Harrison. And he had a better season than Marvin Harrison. But the only reason why I said that is because Marvin Harrison had the pedigree. But Marvin Harrison also didn't play for the first couple of games because of his contract.
All about the neighbors, better than Marvin Harrison.
But Brock Bowers, in my opinion, was the best offensive playmaker in this draft, dude. He was the one guy that, in my opinion, that if you drafted him, he was the not miss player, dude. Like, whoever got him, it was a for sure pick, dude. The fact that he fell so fucking far was wild, bro.
Some shit. I thought for sure they were going to take him in like 5. Or whatever.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I didn't see him getting past the Chargers. I didn't see him getting past the Jets. And I'm like, God damn, bro. He just keeps falling. It's because them teams went on them runs and started taking them offensive linemen, bro. There was so many offensive linemen that were taken.
Hella.
Hella linemen, bro.
Yeah.
And then the lineman taken right after Bowers. Motherfucking Nate's fucking dude was taking one pick after Bowers.
Hey, that's one thing I'm glad that happened, that worked out, that Derek Carr didn't get Bowers. I'm glad for that. I'm that pity, bro. I swear to God. I'm glad Bowers didn't end up with the Saints because Derek Carr would have fucking might have.
Hey, you know what's crazy, guys? It's
7,000 yard passes off the tight end.
Bro, just imagine if Brock Bowers had like just a competent quarterback.
Because that's Derek Carr's bread and butter, the tight end. He'll use the tight end up till he fucking bro.
We had 2 100 reception receivers. There's only like 3 teams in the league that had that. We had
who else had 100 yards? What 100? Was it Jacoby had 100 receptions?
Myers.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember the last time we had that happen, I think was I don't think it was 100 receptions, 1,000 yards. I think that's when Cooper and Crabtree both had 1,000 yards. Did they have 100 receptions? Yeah. I don't think so.
No, I think the last time it was both had 100, maybe been Rice and Brown.
Okay, yeah, because I know they both had 1,000. It's crazy, bro. Like, if you think about it, dude, like, we have playmakers, bro. Like, our offense, Luke Getsy held it back a lot, bro. Like, obviously, when Luke Getsy was going, it looked a little bit better. But, like, I feel like we have playmakers, dude. Like, we just need a competent play caller, bro. I honestly don't even think we need, like, a superstar quarterback, dude. If you can run the football and play defense, you don't need a superstar quarterback, dude. You know what I mean? I'm not into getting I'm not really a fan of getting none of these free agent quarterbacks just because historically it hasn't worked for us. But I don't think we need a superstar quarterback, bro. I don't know. Dog.
I think you kind of do, though.
We ain't going to get one this year, though, as a thing.
Like, look at the Broncos. Like, they went all the damn Super Bowls, though. So, like.
Yeah, it's crazy because all these quarterbacks that are in the playoffs are all, like, first-round picks and shit, dude.
Yes, there's a reason for that shit.
I like I said before, bro. I just feel like this would be the
first overall fucking pick.
This would be the year where we would be like having in contention for a top quarterback, and just none of the in my opinion, them 2 quarterbacks just aren't that good, dude. They're just not that good.
Yeah, I don't see that. This ain't the EJ Manuel draft, dude. These are good quarterbacks. That actually have.
I don't know. Like I said, at the same time,
I think there's a little more depth to it than
I
people are
can't
giving.
sit here and be a hypocrite. I don't watch none of these dudes play.
Yeah, I just got done breaking film on some of these guys.
If I had to choose between Ward and Shador, though, I would definitely probably take Ward if I choose between the 2.
Ward's a smidge rated higher. I think the fact that Brady is here means that we should take Shador.
Hey, Jolly, bro, I said it, bro. We said it right here on this show, bro. The Raiders would have the worst running game in the NFL. We said that I said that in the offseason, bro. When we settled for Zamir White, Alexander Madison, Amir Abdullah, and Dylan Labe, I'm like, yeah, bro, we're fucking cooked, dog.
Well, the Titans already said that they're probably going to draft they can't pass on generational talent. And I don't think none of these quarterbacks are that generational talent. So
I don't think they're going to give up on Levis yet, neither, bro. I don't think they're going to take a quarterback.
Dropping.
Yeah, they're taking Abdul Carter at number 1, dude.
Yeah, I don't think they're willing to give up on Levis yet. I mean, let's be real, dude. When they took Levis that one year, a lot of people were surprised he slipped out of the first round. Levis was supposed to be a first-round quarterback that year.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. He's just kind of weird.
Yeah, exactly, bro. He's a weirdo. He puts mayonnaise in his coffee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just the kind of like how he relates to other people too. Like, it's kind of weird.
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. He's a gunslinger, dog. That motherfucker is not afraid of nothing, bro. I watched him play that, but that motherfucker will throw the ball.
He'll throw it up in there. Him and Jameis.
Yeah. Like I said, and he's young, bro. Like I said, and he's a second round pick. I don't think they're gonna give up on him just yet. I think at the end of the day, you have to realize if you have to build around your quarterback, dude. Your quarterback can't do everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, the Titans' downfall was getting rid of A.J. Brown. That was the dumbest thing they could have did, bro. Like, A.J. Brown was the perfect 1-2 complement to Derrick Henry. As soon as they got rid of A.J. Brown, that was it, bro.
Yeah, what they get for him? They got
nothing,
like
bro. A cold ramen, bro, is what they got for him.
I want to say like a third.
Yeah, like a third. Howie Roseman is a fucking goon, dog. Like, I don't think enough people understand how good Howie Roseman is, dude. He's probably the best general manager in the fucking NFL, dude.
That's why I'm glad Spike Tech worked with that dude before he came over here.
The dude, I mean, look at him, bro. They got 2 first-round pick corners this year, dog. They got Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean, bro. Me and Nutty Raider Nate were doing mock drafts, where we're like, fuck it. I wouldn't be mad if the Raiders took Cooper DeJean at 13, bro.
Right. Best corner in the draft.
Yeah, he was, bro, and he was everything for Utah, dude. He was more than just a corner, dude. What up, we the people? Cooper DeJean was way more than a corner for Utah, dude. He was everything. He was their kick returner. He was
just an athlete.
Just a fucking ball player, dude. Bro, they got Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. And then back-to-back years, they got Jordan Davis, a guy that fucking Nutty Raider Nate traded our entire draft to go pick, and then Jalen Carter the next year. And then got a player like Nakobe Dean, bro. Like,
well, yeah. I mean, he knows how to draft, man. And see, they have the luxury to be able to take Jalen Carter and not give a fuck, right?
Wild, dude. Howie Roseman, dude, has the problem. In my opinion, he's the best general manager in the fucking NFL, dude. It's not even fucking close, bro.
Yeah,
it's not even close, bro.
I agree.
I fuck with the Eagles, bro, because I feel for their fans, bro. They were one of them ringless fucking teams, dude, and Cowboy fans always shit on them and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And he kept choking.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, as long as the Chiefs ain't winning it and the Niners ain't winning it, man, you feel me? And the Cowboys ain't winning it, man. All you motherfuckers that ain't got no Super Bowls, play catch up. That's why I want the Lions to go or the Bills to go.
Who's in the chat shouting out Will Johnson? Yeah, Raider Pete, you got that right. Will Johnson is fucking trying to tell y'all, man.
Yeah, that's one of the players I'm willing to take if we don't get a quarterback for sure. If he drops us, we got to get him.
Yeah, him or that defensive tackle, dude. That defensive tackle's a fucking beast too, bro. Put him next to Christian Wilkins with Maxx Crosby. Oh my fucking God, bro.
I already said this earlier in the year, but Mason Graham could have came out last year and still been like a top 10 pick.
Yeah, he's pretty dominant.
Yeah, that's in my opinion, guys. Like that's who I want, dude. You guys know how high I've been on defensive tackles on this channel.
We already got Wilkins.
This podcast, bro, and I love Christian Wilkins, bro. I love Christian Wilkins, dude. But this guy is just next level, dude. This guy is just fucking next fucking level, dude.
No, his tape is crazy.
Imagine if you said, imagine if you have him next to Christian Wilkins, bro. And Maxx Crosby. I mean, you're talking about the best defensive line in football.
And Myles Garrett.
Yeah, and fucking Myles Garrett.
And the whole all-star team.
And bring Malcolm Kuntz back as a rotation.
And bring LeBron James over too. Fuck it.
Hey, you're right, Ja. I'm not going to lie. That dude, Will Howard, is an option for the Raiders for sure, dude, because Pete Carroll loves defensive backs, dog. But yeah, I like Mason Graham, dude. Those are my two guys. If the Raiders aren't sold on one of these guys, yeah, bro, I want that defensive tackle or that corner, bro. And the Raiders have a need for both, bro. The Raiders run a 4-down lineman front, bro. So we need 2 D tackles. As much as I love Adam Butler, I would love Adam Butler more as a rotational defensive tackle that can stay fresh all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because we know he can make plays.
Dude, Mason Graham next to Christian Wilkins would be fucking almost illegal. But
and that's what we got to do in this division, guys. We got to get pressure on these quarterbacks, bro.
Pete Carroll's got to get this defense right.
I have faith. If there's one thing I do have faith is him getting our defense right, bro. I do have faith in that.
He likes lots of pass rushers like that too. Like he probably won't have. He's gonna want to have Chase on and Kuntz and Butler, and because he'll just be like.
He had Michael Bennett. He had fucking Cleve Everell. He had a whole bunch of dudes over there. Bruce Irvin. They damn near drafted Bruce Irvin in the first round just to be a rotational pass rusher, dude.
He had 10 sacks the first year, bro. Yep. He wasn't even playing full time.
Bruce Irvin was making plays in the playoffs, bro. Sacking quarterbacks.
Yeah, bro. Listen, he gets the most out of these players, bro. Like y'all gonna see.
Yeah, I'm super excited, bro, because Pete Carroll is a winner, bro. And he knows what it looks like to win, and players that look like, you know, what kind of players it takes to win. And I think like these players are gonna know that, so it's gonna make them want to go out there and be more competitive because they're like, dude, Pete Carroll knows, like, bro, he'll just get rid of my ass because he's built Super Bowl teams. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited, bro. I'm excited, bro. Like I said, we finally, dog, which is something I was hoping for before we got Pete, is we need a coaching staff with a reputation, bro. Like. We have to bring a coaching staff that can compete in this division, bro. As much as I like Ben Johnson, bro, he would have been fresh fish, bro.
I think we have the second best staff in the division.
Bro, it's nasty, dude. It's nasty. I love it, dog. It's what we need, bro. We gotta stop with the trying to give these first-time head coaches a job, bro. Like, that's not us, dude. Leave that to the Jaguars and the Browns and them shit teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're the fucking Raiders, bro. You know, we've had players like John Madden. We've had coaches like John Madden and shit like that. Tom Flores and you know, John Gruden worked out, but like just we have studs, bro. We can't just keep settling for mediocrity, bro.
Al Davis would do that. He'd try to get a younger coach.
Yeah, so he could be everything.
So he can still have control.
Yeah, I know.
Say so. And otherwise he'd bump heads. You know, before we got John Gruden that first time, who was in contention for the.
That was before I was really watching.
It was between him, John Gruden, and Bill Belichick.
Oh, Bill Belichick. Yeah, I do remember that. And he chose he chose the young guy over Bill.
Yeah.
Also because Bill had kind of failed in Cleveland.
Yeah, Bill had.
And it's not just that, but like, guys, those coaches want money, right? The young coaches. Signing for cheap, and we didn't have a lot of money, cash.
You can mold them. Yeah.
Hey, Ray Love, ain't nobody fucking with Benther, man. I ain't had a victim in a while. Last time we had a victim on Black Saturday, it was fucking Gabe and them, bro, and they deleted their stream live. But yeah, we ain't got no victims. I wish. I would love to have some victims.
I think the Chiefs staff is running out of ideas on offense, bro. I'm peeping how like. They play a really like elite defense, they get stopped. They get shut down. So
from what I've been like reading is Reed may hang it up, dude. He may be getting close to hanging it up.
Did you guys see that the Eagles most of the Eagles team has the flu right now, and there's a big there's a big number of them that might not even play in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, of course.
Are you kidding me?
I swear, yeah.
Of course.
Like 15 players or something crazy.
That's why when motherfuckers get mad that I chose the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl, bro, it's like, come on, dog.
Bro, it's obvious. They're not going to. Come on, man.
It's the NFL.
You're a travesty.
Taylor Swift came to the NFL, bro. Now they're going to let the Chiefs do the first thing they've ever done, dog. The first time it's ever been done, dog. 3-peat. It's because of Taylor Swift, bro.
Because she's good luck.
I wish my boy West was here.
Let me calm down for that.
I'm not a friend to me, Jerry. Like I can't I can't just beat up my friends like that. Like once I go in on somebody, bro, like a Black Saturday episode, I have to really not like you. I don't do the friend to me shit. That's the reason why I left the drama circle, bro. It's like I can't hate you 1 minute and talk hella shit and then the next day be friends. Like that's just not who I am. Once I get on you, bro, like we're done. Like I'm done, bro. Like I'm too grown. I'm too grown for this shit, bro. And I'm too like I'm gonna sound super narcissistic right now, but I'm too good at this trash talking shit, bro. Like I can't beat somebody up real bad and be your friend the next day. There's gonna have to be some kind of apologies or something. You know what I'm saying? Jerry, you ain't been around for the old school black. Hey, fucking hotspot. Did you watch that doc stream I sent you?
I did see that.
Yeah, like once we get like that, bro, there's no friends no more, dog. Like I can't do that.
Yeah, I think you guys are probably not gonna.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get that all the time, you know, and it's cool because I don't like fucking doing that to people, bro. But like, motherfuckers talk shit, bro. Like, I'm always gonna defend myself. I'm on here to talk about the Raiders. I'm on here to have a good time.
Yeah.
But don't ever try to play me like a bitch and think this shield is gonna protect your ass, bro. I'm a season ticket holder from the town, bro. I seen more Raider fans get beat up than any other team in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? Like this shield don't save you from nothing.
Yeah,
shit don't save you from nothing, bro.
Yeah, let's not get mad enough about a YouTube channel on a game that we watch that we want to hurt another fellow Raider fan or some shit. Like, can we just like?
Hey, see, I see where you're going with this. Exactly, and that's why he got beat up. That motherfucker threatened all kind of violence on me and all kinds of shit. That's the reason why we beat him up for a long time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you from the same neck of the woods as me and you gonna sit here and say you gonna do this, that, and the third, I'm gonna make you stand on it.
Well, just must there be violence?
And listen, hotspot. You know what's crazy? The backstory of it is that I didn't even really know the dude. Like he just attacked me for no fucking reason. That's the craziest. If you ask anybody in my chat, dude, like they'll all tell you, dude, like that shit was just so out of the blue. It was so wild. But like I said, bro, I came to YouTube originally, yes, to do Raiders content. That's why I came here. But the first community of people that I met on here was a drama community that were all based off football fans, and we were all just beating each other up and trash talking and shit. And then that's when I came to Raiders YouTube, I'm like, bro, this shit's easy work because a lot of these motherfuckers is like softies. Like these motherfuckers don't know shit about the internet. And when Doc tried to fuck with me, he was like, bro, this shit is easy fucking work, dog. Like, like hotspot. Check this out, bro. I've ran 2 YouTubers off of internet, off of YouTube, monetized channels. Sultan Mir was a Raiders content creator that made money off of YouTube. I ran him off of YouTube. Raider Kush. I don't know if you guys heard of Raider Kush. Raider Kush monetized his channel. I ran him off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I didn't want to do that. They brought it on themselves. They talked about me. Like, leave me alone, bro. Let's just talk about the Raiders. Yeah, don't talk about me, dog.
RaiderBen is like the Eminem of fucking Raider content creation. You just don't do it.
Bro, for the longest time, you're like, this motherfucker RaiderBen just be fucking like the Grim Reaper. This motherfucker just kills channels.
My name is...
right.
Like Wild Turkey, look right there. You see in the chat. He said RaiderBen showed me the truth about Doc. There's a lot of people who found me through that shit, and a lot of people they're like, oh, you're clout chasing. No, dude, he attacked me, bro, and he did that, and you guys know how Doc is, bro. He has 300-400 people, dude. He did that. He disrespected me in front of all them people, and I took it not as just disrespecting me. But he disrespected my podcast because he's like, you tried to get me on your garbage ass show. So he disrespected Nutty Raider Nate. He disrespected fucking Jack Bauer. He disrespected myself. He disrespected my chat. He disrespected anybody who fucked with me, bro. So he had that coming, bro. I fight for everybody, bro. It's not just me. That motherfucker gonna disrespect my people, bro. Fuck you. Fuck all your fucking loser ass motherfuckers that are over there too. You know what I'm saying?
No love lost.
At the end of the day, bro. At the end of the day, that motherfucker wants to call himself Mount Shieldmore, Mount Shitmore, whatever, dog. I'll tell you, in my opinion, the Mount Shieldmore of content creators, bro, and it doesn't have him on. You got like Mikey Raider, Byron Live, AK Raiders _ 1995, Dylan from the Black and Silver Way. You know what I'm saying? You could put Raider Knight up there. Jason, Raider Knight, he was here before me. I think of Mount Rushmore, the guys who did it way before these guys, bro. Like
I'd put Benther in there before 95. I mean, 95 was dope, but
see, I appreciate that, Nate.
you
Like
got
I've
consistency
been here,
over him.
bro. I've been here, bro. My channel was built off doing shows from Oakland, bro, from the town, bro, giving you guys, you feel me, the first look advantage, first look perspective from motherfucker who had season tickets, bro. Like I've been in this bitch since 2014, 2015, bro. I've put my skin on the wall. The thing is like I never really cared about this shit, bro. Like I love doing Raiders YouTube now. I love this shit. I love talking about the Raiders. That's what I came here for. But for the longest time, bro, like if motherfuckers know me, I used to do videos in my car because I never had a good job. Like I used to be like low-key homeless, having motherfucking roommates and shit, still doing podcasts, bro. Now I got my own shit, and that's why you guys are seeing me here doing content. I own my house. I got a studio. Like I can do this now. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, that's what's crazy though, bro. Like Nutty Raider Nate, like a lot of y'all that's been following me for a while, y'all know who the fuck I really am, bro. Like, motherfuckers know. And this is no diss towards you, feel me, Hotspot or Black, but like, I've been on this bitch for a minute, bro. And I've never changed who I am, bro. I've always been the same Benther, bro. I've always stood on this, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of motherfuckers who flip-flop and shit like that, bro. Like, I've eaten my crow. I've admitted when I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done this shit, bro. Like, that's the thing, bro, is there's a lot of fucking Raider content creators on here that be flip-flopping and shit like that. Flip-flopping for views. Like, oh, I said this and I said that. And motherfuckers got literally clips of these motherfuckers saying the opposite shit. Dustin. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Shit's wild. It's fun, bro. I like doing this shit now. I've always loved doing Raiders content, but I'm so comfortable now because I've worked so hard to get where I'm at. You feel me? Like now I can do this shit and not have to worry about nothing.
Well, you earned your stripes, bro. Years and years. What you coming up on 10? How long you been?
This is my 10th year, damn near anniversary of YouTube, bro.
That's some shit right there. I'm talking about.
And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is that ain't nothing to brag about, bro. I'm damn near embarrassed for being on the internet for 10 years.
Hey, yeah, Hotspot, Black. How did you guys meet up? What's your guys' story?
Man, helping out Spotlight.
Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boy Spotlight, man. The Spotlight Football Network, man. He
was under some stress. He put out a video like, man, I don't know if I can do this shit. So I hit him with a letter like, bro, I'll help you, whatever, because you was from the beginning. You know
my boy Darian, bro.
Yeah, Darian. So he cool as fuck. And so we helped him, got him some shit going, got him feeling positive and shit again, and you know, he out there doing his thing.
Yeah, fucking fucking he was on my show one time because he used to have Hammer on his shit. I'm sure you know who Hammer is.
I heard about that.
He told us the whole story about Hammer and shit on the Black Saturday type shit, but you're right, all eyes. Spotlight connect a lot of people like Earn. I've met a lot of people through Spotlight. Met SC through Spotlight and shit.
Yeah, I mean Black through Spotlight. So shout out to Spotlight for that shit. And for keeping with it,
that's how I met Black. That's how I met Black, bro. I seen Black doing a show over there. You feel me? With him, and I seen you too, Hotspot, and I'm like, oh, you feel me? Like, I'm like, I gotta holler at these guys. You know what I'm saying? It was super cool because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, this is my second channel, right? My main channel, dude, we were popping, bro. Like, we would do these shows and have like 100 people watch on average, 200 people. You know what I'm saying? And then I went through a mental breakdown, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, I went crazy. Like, I stopped doing shows, all that shit. My channel kept getting flagged. And then we kind of restarted. And a couple people that, how can I say this, weren't really shit, that built their subscriptions and shit off of what I did just by being guest on my show. I stopped allowing guests on here for a very long time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's because it's because like those dudes showed me that they were snakes to what I was trying to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they got their feet underneath them, bro, and they completely cut me off. You know what I'm saying? When I was going through a mental breakdown, so I'm like, you feel me? Like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So we've cut it back, but like I've slowly opened my show back up because when I started doing Raiders content, I've tried to go back to it was with me, Hardcore Raider Critique, and Grimy Raider Dave, and we started the let's get guests on our show every single week. Let's bring people that, you know, never had a voice, that want to get a voice, you know, and let's try to unify Raider Nation. Like we did this shit before. So I'm trying to get back to that again. But now that YouTube has become a platform where people make money, there's a lot of snakes on here, dude. There's a lot of snakes on here. Like I said, I've been on YouTube before there was money making on this shit, bro. Now that people make money, bro, there's people that literally just use you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta move mean. You gotta move militant. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, just, you know, when people show you who they are, just believe them.
It's crazy, bro, because like I'm not going. I like the issue I've had with like the last motherfuckers I fell out with, bro. Like they got mad at me, bro, and tried to say that I wasn't their friend when I was going through my mental breakdown, and they were having an issue with somebody, and they didn't want to fight them, bro. Like my show is notorious, bro, for me beating people up Black Saturday, right? I'm like, oh, bro, fuck him, you gotta go beat him up, bro, and like just motherfuckers got mad at me because I wasn't in the right mental, but it's like at the same time, like if y'all was really my friends, like y'all would understand, bro. Like I damn near got in, you feel me? Like to the point to where I was gonna check myself into a mental hospital, bro. Like I was going fucking nuts, dude. Like I was so bad, bro. Like motherfuckers used to come to my show, be like, Ben's hella high or something, and I was not hella high, bro. I remember one time this is when I knew it was bad, bro. This is when I knew it was bad. I'm sure some of you guys were there. Me and Afakasi were just talking about the Raiders, and I was in my head so bad, like in terms of like I thought I was dying, bro. Like it was weird. My mental health got the worst of me, bro. And I was just trying to provide content because I liked hanging out with you guys, but it was like to the point to where I was like, fuck, bro, I can't do this. And I remember Afakasi was like, Ben, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I really wasn't, bro. I was trying to paint myself as okay, and I wasn't, bro. You feel me? Because I was scared, like I didn't know what was going on. But there was a lot of people who felt that way, bro, and it was crazy that Afakasi saw that, and I just wasn't, bro. I wasn't, bro. I was checked out like Nate knows, Pizzle knows, like guys like NorCal Raider Jesse, like, bro, I was clocked, bro. At the pinnacle of my channel too, dude. You know, like every single show, dude, we're just cracking, bro. And yeah, dude, I was fucked, bro. I thought I was gonna die. Dude, I went through I got diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder, which completely makes sense now, bro. Like whenever I would whenever I would feel something wrong with my body, bro, I would just think the worst. Oh, it's instead of it being a cramp, oh, it's cancer. You know what I'm saying? So that shit fucked me up, bro. So I ran up so many medical bills, bro. I had multiple fucking scans all over my body, and it all what helped me, bro, was getting a psychiatrist and going to therapy, bro. A lot of men may be kind of scared, you know, to admit that they need help sometimes, bro. But like that saved my life, bro. Like going and seeing a psychiatrist and getting therapy, that shit saved my life.
Yeah, that's what I'm in school for. Listen, folks, don't pick anybody. Take your time. Find somebody that you relate with, right? That you want to talk to, because you probably just talk to them regardless. Like somebody that cool, right? And talk to them because you ain't gonna talk to nobody else. Who you gonna talk to? You gonna keep it all inside? Okay.
Yeah, that's the worst you can do, bro. And it's crazy, dog, because like they say a lot of mental illness is hereditary, bro. Like it usually passes down through family and family. My mom was probably one of the craziest people I've met in my life. And what I mean by that is she was super schizophrenic, super paranoid, dude. Like she would hear shit and, you know what I'm saying, like always think this happened when it's really not. Bro, I seen my mom get committed to mental health institutions, bro, in straitjackets. You know what I mean? So like I remember, and it's crazy because my dad was so even keeled, like no mental issues, nothing, bro, just so even fucking keeled, bro. And I got all of my mom's mental illness, dude, like all of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And my psychiatrist told me, because this happened, like I'm 33 now. I went through that mental breakdown around 31. And my psychiatrist told me, they said when mental illness kicks in and when it's at its peak is right when you hit 30. Once you hit 30 onward, you're going to start to really feel that mental illness, especially because they understand the stress I go through, bro. Because obviously, bro, I'm 33 years old. I own a home in California. I own like I have 3 daughters. I have a family. Like, I own vehicles. Like, bro, I have so much on my plate on top of the fact that I have a family history of mental illness, you know? And she just said that I think the stress and your family history of mental illness is just, it's starting to get to you. And that's when I had to get on meds.
Hey, we were doing a lot of shrooms too. And I think more than you should have been.
No, you're probably right about that too. I don't really want to blame it on that though. I know a lot of people did.
They don't cause it, but like being in a situation where you are too often not connected to reality, if you have a history of mental illness, could be it could be an issue, especially right around 30.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, we were fried, bro. We were fried. We were fried, bro. It was like, bro, and it's crazy because them doc streams, bro. I used to be so fried on shrooms, dude. Like, I get it. It happened right around that time, but you are kind of right in a way, Nutty Raider Nate, because them shrooms like made
change your mindset.
Made life.
Open your mind.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly, dude.
You start stressing about shit you're not usually stressing about, and you think,
bro, preach, dog. That's exactly, you know, Nate, because I told you.
Perspectives.
It made me. Them shrooms made me have a different perspective on life. Like, it opened my eyes, and then that made me stress on a lot more shit, bro. You are right, Nate. You are, and it wasn't in a bad way. It wasn't in a bad way. It helped me find myself. And that's why I am who I am now.
Got things wrong, yeah.
Psilocybin is an active ingredient in mushrooms. It's used for mental health purposes. But the big difference is like you didn't have a good set. So it's like set and setting, right? What's your emotional set and what is your setting? You take, right? So you were already fucked up from a setting, like a set.
Yeah, Black Saturday was definitely not the streams to do shrooms on, bro. Good times. But no, I see what you guys are saying for sure. It was fun though. But like I said, at the end of the day, if that was the cause of it, yes, I went through a stretch, but they definitely helped me be better, bro. Because I'm way better now, dog. Like I definitely learned, bro. You feel me? And like I said, at the end of the day, it was all for good times, bro. We had good times with the shit. But at the end of the day, I said we got to the other side of it, right? It was rough there for a minute, but you feel me? Like we back to Benther and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like right there for a minute, it was kind of ugly. It was kind of ugly.
Yeah, like mental health therapy works. It really does. Yeah.
Like I said, I love everybody, bro. I fuck with those who fuck with me at the end of the day. You feel me? Like, as long as you rocking with me, I'm rocking with you. It'll always be that way. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten very irritated with some motherfuckers on here. I can't wait to the point to where I grow up just a little bit, bro. Like, cause I feel like we could do some things over here, bro. But I feel like my emotions get the best of me sometimes. I know we can do it. Like Nate knows, we've done it before. I tend to be my own worst enemy at times, bro.
You said you're 33, right?
Yeah, I'm 33. Yeah.
Bro, don't rush it.
Yeah,
You'll be
exactly.
different.
I'm enjoying just being me right now. You feel me? Like I said, bro. Like I'm enjoying being me. Like I said, we've done this shit before. When we started that podcast, Nate, we had like nobody watching.
Yeah.
You feel me? We got to the point to where we had like 100+ every single Friday. So I know we can do it. It's just at the end of the day, bro, I'm just having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be professional with the shit. I ain't gonna lie. At one point, that one time, I was trying to be professional with the shit. It just at that point, it just becomes too tedious, bro. Like I just want to have fun with this shit, bro. And at the end of the day, I got to the point to where I was trying to be too professional and not being fun with it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save that professional shit probably when I get a little bit older, bro.
He said, "Let me get that bread."
Bro, we was good, dog. We was good, bro. That shit was crazy. I didn't expect the podcast to blow up the way it did. That shit was wild. Even all of us were like, dude, what the fuck happened, bro? Like that shit was wild.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro, I like to bring entertainment, bro. Like I like to talk about the Raiders, but I also like to be funny with the shit. I like to make people laugh. Because at the end of the day, bro, like in my opinion, laughing is the biggest cure to a lot of things, dude. So I try to sometimes I try to make a fool of myself just to make everybody laugh, you know, and have fun with it, bro.
They said your play-by-plays are lit. Everybody keeps talking about how good your play-by-play
yeah,
is.
dog. I've gotten to the point to where people have called me the Greg Papa of Raiders YouTube play-by-plays. What was that one stream? You guys remember the stream where Josh Jacobs broke that fucking run at the end of the Seahawks game, bro? I had 450 something people watching my show.
Man.
I'm good.
That was
bro.
a great
I like to think I'm good, bro. Because I grew up watching Greg Papa, bro. When I was a kid growing up watching the Raiders, there was a lot of times, dude, where the Raiders were blacked out in Oakland because they couldn't sell out. So I was forced to listen to Greg Papa. You know, and I used to like reading books in elementary school and middle school and shit. And what was the one thing about books that keeps somebody glued, right? Being as descriptive and trying to paint a picture to the person that's listening or reading the book, right? So when I do my play-by-plays, I be like, hey, bro, you feel me? The Raiders are in a shotgun 3-by-1. You know, you got Bowers in the slot. I paint it out for you. You know, and that's exactly how Greg Papa was. And if I'm gonna have to listen to play-by-play and not watch the game, I want to be able to see what's going on by you talking about it. You know what I mean? So
that's how it's supposed to be. You do the color too?
What were you saying?
You do color and play-by-play at the same time?
I do the whole shit, bro. I do the whole shit.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I do the whole shit, bro. It's cool. It's crazy, dog, because the play-by-plays help me get through games, dude. Because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I be wanting to turn them joints off, dude. But the fact that I be kicking it with y'all and shit, they be going through it with me and shit.
So you would never like quit your play-by-play like in the middle of it because you were mad and turn it off, right? That's great.
No, I have done that before. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I haven't done that before. Last year I did that a lot, bro. And it wasn't in the middle. It was like towards the end of the game when the game was over.
Well, the game's over, okay. Not when it's in doubt, like.
No, not when it's not really.
Is it not really?
I think I did that once last year. No, last year was a bad year for me. You can't base me off last year though, dude. I had no faith coming into last year, dude. I was so heartbroken. I never shut down any streams until the point to where the Raiders were like statistically eliminated, and it was like once the game was in doubt, it's like, man, fuck it. Like, it don't matter if it's in doubt or not. Like, we ain't going to the playoffs anyways. Fuck it.
You shut down one time and then we came back and won.
Yeah, I think one time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Man, fuck y'all, man. I have more streams. Where I don't shut them down, motherfucker. Fuck y'all. That shit be bothering me, man. Fuck y'all. I don't do that all the goddamn time. I go through most of my goddamn stream, you sons of bitches, man. Fuck you guys. Man, fuck y'all. Now y'all really fucking with me, man. Fuck you guys. And fuck you, Hotspot. You over there getting a big old laugh out that shit. and Black just over there, he just chilling, looking at his phone. He don't give two fucks what we talking about. Man, fuck y'all. Like Nutty Raider Navy went to the side, man. Fuck both of y'all motherfuckers, man. Y'all ain't shit. I don't do that shit all the goddamn time. Y'all over here trying to paint some picture of me and shit, boy. Man, fuck you guys.
Man, we didn't say nothing.
Yeah, y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all just said a whole bunch of subliminal bullshit.
I just asked a question.
Yeah, I hear you.
You went over here confessing like Usher and shit.
Yeah, man, I'm in the confession booth right now, dog.
Yeah. No, man. I think you helped though. Shit that you said earlier about mental health. That's just gold, bro. And not enough people will be.
You know what's crazy, Hotspot? I mean, you said you watched the stream, but it was crazy, bro. Like that fool Docs was so fake, right? Because that fool used to do like the mental health shows, bro. And that fool was like behind the scenes telling me go kill yourself and shit like that. Like, damn, boy, you out of pocket.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's why a lot of people were like, "What the fuck." And I'm not like that, bro. I'm not like that. I ain't gonna go tell nobody to kill themselves, especially if they like have mental illnesses. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I do be telling motherfuckers off themselves. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get on this bitch sound like no hypocrite, but I ain't gonna sit here and do no mental health show and then go tell somebody off themselves, bro.
Yeah, which one are you?
I don't do mental health shows. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, neither do I. Even though I'm capable.
Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I get drunk and start trash talking, start saying some outlandish ass shit, boy. I ain't gonna sit here and do no mental health show.
It just ain't worth it, bro. Ain't nothing about this Raiders shit worth that.
You're right. All eyes. Me guys, I remember that game against the Saints, bro. When the Raiders couldn't cross midfield, I broke my chair by slamming on the arm so fucking hard it broke, and then I like whipped in a wrong way, dude, and I fucked up a vertebrae in my neck or something, or fucked a muscle up, dude. My neck was like fucked up for like a week. All on a play-by-play, bro. He said you can't get that entertainment from Greg Papa. Boy, I was fucked. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna keep it all the way beat there with y'all, because y'all know I don't never lie about shit, bro. I had no faith last year, dude. I had no faith. And yes, I liked AP in terms of what he brought to the team. Yes, he was cool. He's a Raider. Cool. But that shit don't mean nothing, dog. That shit didn't mean nothing, bro. Just like, bro, I don't think this is going to work. And it just didn't work, bro. Did I think we were going to be as bad as we were? No, I thought we were going to have like 6 or 7 wins, bro. I thought our ceiling was 10 wins, bro. We lost 10 in a row.
Man, like some of the stuff, I couldn't believe how bad the decisions were.
Yeah, it was bad, bro. Like and the fact that people thought AP deserved another year, it's like, how? How do you think he deserves another year?
He should have been fired because he looked at Zamir White in practice.
That fucking part, bro.
And said, we should put him in a zone. Like,
we should let Zamir White.
Oh, he admitted that Sincere McCormick was outplaying Zamir White in practice, and that he should have started Sincere McCormick sooner. That was one of his
I love all of
downfalls.
you guys in the chat, man. You guys know what fucking time it is,
right?
Man. Salud.
Like, why you put a running back that has no vision in a system predicated on vision? Like, the whole fucking zone running scheme means you got to see the whole, and he can't see shit. Like
at Georgia, though, he did.
Hey, I said that after one preseason game, Hotspot. I'm like, dude, this guy is fucking terrible.
We knew that shit for years. That was the problem for 2 years already. You couldn't see shit.
Yeah.
When he did bust out against Kansas City, those were power runs.
We're in power, yeah.
Yeah, and not just that, dude. The offensive line was fucking splitting holes open like the Red Sea, dude. He was just running through them. It's the great running backs don't just run through open holes, dude. The great running backs find ways to make something out of nothing, and that's why I love Josh. Like, motherfuckers act like our offensive line, bro. You know how many fucking tackles Josh Jacobs made miss behind the line of scrimmage and then broke off? Zamir White would get sneezed on and fall.
McFadden-esque, yep.
McFadden-esque.
Man, y'all really believe that? I don't think McFadden got sneezed on and fell over, dude. McFadden used to run through people's faces, dude. I seen McFadden hurdle, stiff arm a dude and hurdle a motherfucker and still run for a touchdown. You guys cannot put Zamir White and McFadden in the same goddamn conversation.
Listen,
shame on
he's
y'all.
a poor man's McFadden. That's what.
Nah, shame on y'all. No, hell no, because that motherfucker averaged 2 yards per carry. Fuck out of here.
McFadden averaged like 3.2. Nigga, you acting like he was over there busting.
Was that really what he averaged over his career? 3.
Oh no, it felt like it.
Nah, hell nah. It was more than that. Bro, hell nah, bro. Zamir White is the worst starting running back that's ever started for the Raiders in the history of me watching this team with my 2 eyeballs, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Since 2004 until now, name a worse starting running back.
There hasn't been.
Exactly.
I don't know if there has been in the history of
of our team, dude.
What did he do? Like he didn't. God damn. I don't think he broke. I don't think he made the first man miss the whole season.
Ever. That motherfucker had all them muscles for what? That boy had them SpongeBob muscles. Y'all seen that episode of SpongeBob where he blows his muscles up and when it's time to actually go do something, they just blow up? That's what he had, boy. That motherfucker didn't have no real muscles. That motherfucker was all air. That was all steroid muscle, boy. That motherfucker was blowing air in his muscles and shit, boy. At the end of the day, bro, I don't give a fuck how strong you are. I don't care how strong you are, how fast you are. If you don't have vision and you don't have patience and you don't have balance, dude, it don't fucking matter, dog.
So 2012, he averaged 3.3 yards a carry. 2013, 3.3 yards a carry. 2014, 3.4.
Damn.
He had some good years, but he also had those years.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, I know he had some better years than that, but
2010 was 5.2. 2011 was 5.4.
Yeah, that sounds like that.
2009 was 3.4.
Them turf toes, man, killed him, dude. That turf toe fucking absolutely ruined his career, dude. Because Darren McFadden is probably up there with some of the most electric players that I ever seen drafted by us, dude. Like where he got the ball, he can go to the end zone. It was him, Denarius Moore, Jacoby Ford, Johnny Lee Higgins, fucking who else can I say that were like home run hitters, dude? When they would get the ball on offense during my time. Darius Hayward Bay, yeah, when he would actually catch the ball. When he would actually catch the ball, yeah.
Napoleon Kaufman, maybe before y'all started.
Yeah, that was a little bit before me.
I remember the preacher.
Raiders football in 2004.
That boy was something special.
He was benching.
If you don't mind me asking, Hotspot, how old are you?
I'm 44.
Okay, yeah. See,
so I started with Jay Schrader.
Okay, see, I'm not only a first generation Raider fan, but I'm a first generation football fan. Nobody in my family watched football. My dad was an Atlanta Braves fan, bro. I was a 1 TV household, and I had to beg my dad to let me watch fucking the Raiders over shit like the Waltons and Little House on the Prairie. You know what I'm saying? So
that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Matlock.
I fell in love with the Raiders, dude. I don't know what it was. I remember one time, I'll never forget this. I've told this story before. I remember the game where we played Tampa Bay. John Gruden's last game coaching for Tampa Bay. And Michael Bush had, 200-something yards rushing. But there was at one point in that game where the Raiders were losing. And my dad, being a 1 TV household, my dad had seen the Raiders lose more than he had seen us win, right? And we're losing in this game. My dad came to me. He's like, son, like what? And he's like, can I ask you a question? I was like, what? He's like, why do you like this team? He's like, well, what do you mean? He's like, all they do is lose. And he was like, you already got anger problems, and all this team does is lose and make you mad. And that was the realest question I was asked, and I still don't have a question to this day. I still can't answer that question. I don't know. I bleed this shit, bro. Like like I said, my family don't even give a fuck about football, bro. I was just meant to be a Raider fan, bro. Yeah. It's weird. It's weird how it happened. I don't know. I honestly don't have an answer for that. What up, babe?
I'm a rebel. That's why. And
I'm a Raider, though. That's what it is.
I'll be fucking, Al did his middle finger up to the league like, fuck y'all. I do it my way. And y'all dumb as hell. Plus, I believe in fucking diversity of thought. And was smart enough to pick the best players based on, I don't know, how good they play football instead of other dumb shit. And they were fucking dominant the whole way that they won. You know what I'm saying? We talk shit, we fucking fight, and we don't fucking conform. So
Yeah,
that's what
as I got older, you know, and did my research on the Raiders, it was like, man, I was like meant to be a Raider, dog. Like I'm all about that underdog mentality, that fight, you know what I'm saying? The dude that thought they would that thought he couldn't be shit, that ended up being a champion, like that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit just stuck with me, bro. And at the same time, though, like I'm from Stockton, you know what I'm saying? Stockton's Northern California. It's in between like Sacramento and the Bay and shit, you feel me? And out here, like when I was growing up, you know, in the 2000s, like gangbanging was still kind of tough. What up, Demon? It's saludos. So like a lot of like people that were wearing like Niner colors and shit, they was getting popped, bro. You feel me? Like being like Northerners and shit. And I was like, man, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, though, I'm not the biggest fan of the color red anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've always fucked with black. But yeah, man, back in the day when I was growing up, motherfuckers was getting killed just for wearing a Niner jersey, bro. That shit was wild.
Yeah, they have
Gangbanging ain't like that no more. Now it's just set tripping. Motherfuckers don't be tripping on colors no more. Motherfuckers be set tripping.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It ain't like that in Long Beach. You still can't wear that color.
Yeah, I know. SoCal's definitely tripping off the colors. Northern California is more set tripping, bro. Motherfuckers from, oh, you're from 22nd, and I'm from 23rd. I don't like you. Oh, type shit, right? Like I see Crips kicking it with Bloods. I see Northerners. Well, not really. That's one thing I ain't seen. But yeah, I be seeing Crips kicking it with Bloods all the time, bro.
We had a truce for a minute.
But definitely,
and then
Northern,
put that shit back together.
I ain't seen none of my Northern homies ever kicking it with a Southern Mexican. Ever.
The old Vatos, the old Chicanos and the old school here, not the youngsters. The youngsters are
these youngsters, hell no.
It's a different pissing contest. The upstaters too, yeah, they're more wild. They got more to prove, I feel like.
Yeah.
They can't.
He said, nope, it's not happening.
I know Jerry, he's big sureño.
I bet.
He's big.
Hey, if I was born down south, I'd be big Sur too. But it's,
that boy was in my backstage one time. He was like this boy in the backstage. I was like, oh shit, King, what the fuck you on? Type shit, right? I had to get him up here. I was like, this motherfucker's over here throwing the horns up in the backstage. I'm gonna fuck around and get a hit on if I don't let him up here. You were. That motherfucker be up here banging big MS, man. Don't fuck with Jerry, bro. Don't fuck with Jerry, bro. That motherfucker really about them activities. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Jerry ain't about shit. I'm just fucking with you, Jerry. Anyways, guys, I'm about to get the fuck up out of here. It's fucking 11 o'clock, 2.5 hours. Shout out to my boy Pizzle, man. Hopefully his mom's doing well. You guys keep Pizzle in your prayers and shit. He's going through some shit. But yeah, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself. We'll be live again tomorrow for Black Saturday. We're still waiting for a victim. We might talk a little bit about Joey Walsh. Joey Walsh and Billy Badass had a retarded girl up on their panel a week ago and was asking her to get naked and shit. She had like the brain of like a 10-year-old girl. So we may talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. There was like this bitch is like 20 something or something, but she's retarded, bro. Like, no offense, she's like retarded, like the brain of like the brain of like a 5-year-old dude. And they were asking, they were having her get naked and shit on the stream, just completely embarrassing, really pedophile, weird vibe.
She has weird mental cognition challenges.
Weird. Shout out to Eric Allen to the Hall of Fame.
That part, Black. Much love for bringing that up. Yeah, man. Shout out to Eric Allen for making the Hall of Fame.
The green-eyed assassin.
Yeah, I was just texting him and just telling him good shit.
Yeah.
Man, man.
Good shit, EA.
Yeah, I know. I talked to him the other day, bro. Yeah, bro. NP7. Yeah, dude. They're like, yeah, take your panties off, get naked, like super weird, bro. To some like I said, the bitch was of age, right? But the bitch is like retarded. Like she got fed like by a spoon by her teachers in high school and shit. Like
cognition challenges.
Yeah, just all bad. It's very sad. It's very gross.
Disabled in the brain.
No
brain size so very small. The size P brain. Size P brain.
We're gonna move on now.
So we'll see. I know there's a bunch of shit on the internet, bro. I try not to. I don't be talking about half the shit. I like to just chill. But I think that's something that should be talked about, because that's weird. And one of the reasons why I stepped away from them weird ass motherfuckers, dog. So
yeah, don't take advantage of
Thursday.
Have mental cognition challenges. Okay.
Yeah, that shit's weird, dog. Like,
fucked up.
I'm getting turned
Plus,
on
you
by
end up in
some
jail.
fucking
You
retarded
end up in
bitch.
jail.
Beyond. Yeah.
This bitch in a wheelchair type shit. All right, guys.
Yeah.
You guys have a great one. Natty Raider Nate, Black. My boy Hotspot.
Stay hot, y'all.
Shout out to my boy Pizzle. You guys, if one of my moderators can drop my guys' links up here on the panel, I'd appreciate it. We're gonna do the countdown. You guys have a great night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. As always, you guys know what fucking time it is. Go Raiders. And we'll catch you on the flip. Deuce.
Uh-oh. It's picked off.
Oh no.
Unbelievable. Oh, wow. Incredible. Chandler Jones and wins the game for the Raiders. Jacobs with running room right up the middle. Jacobs is on his way. The Raiders are going to win.